The Badlands. What are the Badlands? Explain those Badlands. That's a hell of a name.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
How we doing?
Hi.
Howdy. OnlyLands, everybody.
Hi, Cam.
Hey, Ash.
Cam, this might be the first time I've ever seen you on time for the show.
I think last time I came in right at the intro as well. Last 2 weeks.
Not on time. This is on time. You were here before intro started. It's great.
No, I wasn't.
If you're not at the wire, dude.
It's early, Cam. You're late on Badlands.
That's
right.
Has anybody here ever seen Slow Horses?
No.
It's a show. It's about MI5.
I bet on some, but I've not seen the show.
Didn't bet against them.
Bet on them, unfortunately.
So, Slow Horses gets its name from Slough House, which is this building where they send the rejects of MI5. When people screw up, they go to work at this place that nobody wants to work at. It's all the shit details. Anyways, there is a guy on this show that I swear to God, it could be Gordon's brother or cousin or something like that.
Doppelganger?
Yeah. Take a look.
What the heck?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, like, it's uncanny. Like,
Wow.
half the show, he's like running through the streets, and so his hair is a mess. I mean, he looks like, maybe like a bad night out after a Gart. Here's another picture of him. A little more here. This is really.
Oh yeah,
That's the one.
A rough night.
What's this guy's feelings about the Jews?
Well, I mean, I'm not certain. Really don't know. Really don't know.
Just carrying around a silver bar.
Yeah, so this is a different show that this guy was on, that seeing this picture, I just realized there was this true story about this British gang that stole like tens of millions of dollars in gold from a crown bank or something like that. And they took the gold and then they hung on to it, and then they slowly melted it down and then sold it bit by bit. And when they actually got caught, they got off because they were like working class stiffs. They were just like regular dudes. And the cops had always had it in for them because they were like career criminals, but they were kind of like Robin Hoods. And so they went on trial and they were acquitted by the jury, even though it was clear that they actually did steal the gold, and they got away with it. It was awesome, actually.
Yeah, I would love to steal some gold and get away with it.
How cool would that be? Especially with these prices.
Yeah, prices are. I feel like they're kind of being like not talked about as much as they were 2 weeks ago when they were going through the roof. They're over 80 right now. Silver prices.
Over 80. Yep.
Nobody's really talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because there's just so much going on. It's like that would be a huge story if you're not for everything else going on in the world right now.
I wonder if JC Bird's going to give us silver at future Garts now that the prices are so high.
I told him the first time he gave me a silver
cutting
coin
them in
at like the first guard, it's already like worth 4 times the amount.
Yeah.
Dude, your gift just keeps on giving, man.
That's pretty sweet.
Pretty good dude. Ash,
is
you're
a
awfully
great
quiet. What's going on?
Oh, I mean, I was just waiting to get a moment to ask J Trey what happened to his beard.
Oh yeah.
Well, Mama J Tree did not care for it, and she was like begged me to shave it off. I was more than happy to, because beards are itchy. I don't know how you guys do it, man. Is it
I'll
just
tell you
after
how we do it.
With
the tallow.
The tallow keeps it less itchy. Yeah, it was a fleeting moment. Had to
I liked
shave
it better with the beard. No offense.
I had a couple people say that.
I feel like
so-
it never had a chance. I don't even think she gave it enough of a chance to know whether or not she would like the beard, because it hasn't been enough time.
My mom hates all facial hair. She loves Zach. She loves Josh. She loves Cam. She just hates their beards.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, she says they have such beautiful faces. Why would they hide them behind the beard? That's just her. It's always been like that. It's funny too, because every time somebody with a beard that's good looking like comes around, she has to make a point to say, I go, Mom, yes, I know. It's been like 50 something years. I've heard you say the same story about beards, but yeah, so I try to keep
the beard. I'm accenting the face with the beard.
Yeah.
All right, so for
there's a
the
couple.
non-beard phobic members of the panel, do you guys use beard brushes?
I do. Yeah.
What are you looking for in a good beard brush?
Wood handle, horse hair.
Does it have to be horse?
Horsehair bristles, boar hair bristles, because then it's it's natural and they have like heft to them.
Yeah.
What kind of? What'd you say, Ash? Can it be what?
A slow horse.
Slow horse.
Throw back to the ghost lookalike. Yeah, we're talking about soft disclosure bundles for Valentine's Day now.
Well, that's a great
Thinking
idea.
about like doing a beard bundle and putting a beard brush in there, and you've got a group of 3 women talking about what makes a good beard brush. So I'm asking you guys because I have no idea.
So yeah, I would say
horsehair wood handle. Anyone else?
Yeah,
I'm down for it.
No, that's
Yeah.
what
Do you guys use?
What about
beard brushes?
alpaca brushed
Yeah.
ones?
Oh, that would be dope. We figure that out.
I don't use a beard brush anymore. My beard's too long and too coarse. I have to use a comb. But when it starts out, I have to use a brush. It's like hair. Like black people with hair. You use a pick once it grows out. At first, you use the brush.
he just walks out of the bathroom in the morning with the pig sticking out.
I've done that
the side
before.
of the
I just put a pick on the side of my face. It's funny.
face. That is funny.
Tired of this shit says boar hair is the best.
Boar hair. Yeah, boar hair is going to be like the most coarse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should do hyena hair.
Wouldn't that be something?
Where do you even find hyenas?
Africa?
On this, I don't think on
South
this
Carolina.
continent.
South Carolina.
Yeah, Jackie and I went to one of those. It was Doc Antwood or Antler. Anyway, it's like they have Doc Antle. Thank you. They have.
I thought you were going to say D. Antwoord.
No, that's. I was thinking of them. That's why I couldn't think of it. But anyway, they have a bunch of different animals, exotic animals. They had a liger. That's us with the
A liger. Sweet.
That's us with the Siberian tigers.
Oh, hey, I'm wearing a shirt with Siberian tigers on it right
Really?
now. Look at
That's
that.
awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, they were
Nice.
so cute. But the hyenas, like their
Aw.
hide was so coarse, like the most coarse hair I've ever felt on an animal.
Super
It's
cute.
crazy. They had a
You
giant
saw a
elephant.
liger?
do
Is that a
hy-
thing, or is that just? I
Yeah.
thought it was a Napoleon Dynamite thing. It's
No,
probably
it's a
skills
thing.
and magic.
It's real.
Yeah.
Everything in Napoleon Dynamite was real, J. Triad.
Yeah, even
Yeah,
Tina.
you didn't know that?
Even
Even
Uncle
Pedro.
Rico?
Yeah, of course. Quarter mile. He threw that ball a quarter mile.
Threw that thing right over that. And then mountains.
Wait, one more thing. The Jack Loudon's father's name is Gordon. Just saying.
Oh my
No
God.
way.
Yeah,
Gordon
I
was on the Philadelphia experiment. I knew it.
It is crazy.
So-
And he's Scottish. He's Scottish. Of
So
Scottish.
Ghost has an older son we weren't aware of. Love it.
It's funny. Probably like one of the biggest pieces of geopolitical news took place while Gordon left the country and was basically there in Venezuela.
Where was he? Was he in like
I don't
Papua
know,
New Guinea or something?
Some exotic island. So it
Caribbean.
has to be. Was it Turks and Caicos? Maybe
I think so.
was that Mexico?
Nice.
Is he there right now?
Nah, he's back.
Oh, you're talking a while ago.
Well, just like he left last Friday and got back Thursday or something.
Oh,
Yeah, he left like the day before everything popped off.
Yeah, I actually have no idea where Turks and Caicos is.
Wasn't he in
Wonderful.
France when like MBS when MBS was here, he was in France too?
That's
Plausible
right.
denied-
Or no,
Ability.
when Trump
It's
was there,
interesting,
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Trump was in Saudi, he was in France. No,
What the?
Who put that on the screen?
I put it on the screen.
not
but I
even
can't
a
believe somebody
fucking
said
rant.
it. I can't
Not
believe
even with a
somebody
rant.
said it.
Definitely not.
What about my titties? Why doesn't
No, he
wanna see
put
mine?
that on there to expose that pervert. Get out of
That's
here,
exactly what I was doing. I was like,
Everybody
what is
knows your
going
name
on?
Fuck off.
I just considered
I'll
it
show
though for
mine.
the for a rant. So maybe try that on Rumble. See what happens.
One whole Bitcoin. Send it in.
Oh my God.
This is ridiculous.
People,
it is sweet
man.
they can donate bitcoins now.
It is
Oh, they
sweet.
thought it was OnlyFans. They thought it was OnlyFans. You gotta.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure it was an innocent
Yeah.
mistake.
Innocent,
Yeah,
innocent
Total
mistake.
mistake. Yeah.
These are
Lay off the
terrible.
sauce, buddy. Lay off the sauce.
Naturally, Nikki says not for free, honey. Exactly. As if.
Oh man.
So in LA here, real quick, we are sort of not celebrating, but like looking back at the year ago fires, and Spencer Pratt announced his candidacy to run for mayor of LA.
Oh,
Awesome.
good
Spencer
for
Pratt?
him.
Love it. Yep.
Like, isn't he a reality TV guy?
Yeah,
is.
but he's a hardcore MAGA guy.
Isn't everyone
and
in government?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fitting.
Thank you,
Pretty
Ash.
much, yes.
Dude,
Well,
Spencer
Donald Trump-
Pratt's he's one of the few people that like came up in Hollywood basically off of celebrity, whatever reality TV stuff that like he kind of just aged like a normal human being, man. Like
Yep.
he didn't go there's
Did he?
nothing super special about him, which kind of makes it cool. He's just a regular dude. To me,
He's
at
got a
least.
very healthy beard too, in case you guys
Yeah,
know
he
it.
does. He does.
What's he been doing since reality TV, or is that like still what he does?
No, I don't think
No.
he's like. I
I'll
mean,
look it up.
he's probably an influencer because he's got an account with people following him. But I mean, largely since the fires, he's been doing work shining light on all of the corruption surrounding the fires. I mean, like the money being stolen, the fact that they let the city burn, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah,
But,
I saw a video today where he was calling out the Newsom ordered the California Highway Patrol to give out like massive amounts of tickets to anybody in the Palisades area, which seems a little, little cruel and bad enough. You lost everything. Now you're going to get a speeding ticket or a trespassing or whatever the hell they were giving out. But he apparently, like the CHP website, like scrubbed like the record of all tickets that they gave out for those months following the fires. So he's asking people that got a ticket from the Palisades to like, post pictures of their ticket.
Wait, did they scrub them and then like just delete them from the system so people don't have to pay the tickets?
No, I think this was from like a year ago. So I'm
Oh.
sure they already would have had to pay the tickets, but they scrubbed the records of it. I guess, he was trying to research like how many tickets were given out. Like, was it an unusual amount? Because supposedly somebody he knows in the CHP said, yeah, they were given like direct orders coming straight down from Newsom to give out like as many tickets as they could. So anyways.
I want to watch like his campaign announcement video or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a couple days ago. So I don't.
Let's see.
On IMDb, his trivia says former best friend of Brody Jenner. They're former best friends. That's news, guys. That's news.
Okay, well here this might
God.
be his announcement.
Nice
video.
digging.
Hollywood
Wait,
is
Brody
too,
Jenner does that make him a Kardashian family member?
As his
who?
former best friend.
No,
Bro-
but Brody
so
Jenner,
Bro-
is he a
Yeah,
Kardashian?
Brody is the biological son of Bruce.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Caitlyn.
Okay.
Caitlyn's biological son.
Yes.
We are standing here amongst the ashes of our once beautiful town because the state and local leaders let us burn. Gavin Newsom and the state of California let brush grow wild in Topanga State Park for 50 years with no prescribed burns and no wildfire maintenance.
Is this like entire campaign just like those guys let the city burn to the ground?
Yeah.
I kind of think so. I
Great
mean, it's
platform.
not a bad angle to go. It's like the only
Yeah.
thing that people on the left can agree with.
Does he have a chance? I mean, elections are fake as hell down there.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, if we have fake elections, I doubt it. He's running up against Karen Bass. I mean, the guy who ran against Rick Caruso ran against Karen Bass originally, and he was like a big real estate developer here, very well known, very well loved in California. He built the Grove and the Americana, these big shopping, living, facilities, and it seemed like he would win. He had a really great plan for tackling homelessness, like actual steps, and like here's what we're gonna do, and he lost amazingly to some communists. But
Well, I mean, all of that money that went into not solving homelessness then went into making sure he didn't win because he had a plan to solve homelessness.
exactly, because it's a major grift. $24 billion just poof gone. So I'm excited because Trump did announce that California is now officially under investigation, which means they've probably already investigated it a long time ago. I'm sure Doge already, knows exactly how much fraud is going on here in California, but it's just nice for him to call us out and know that we're not being forgotten.
John, go ahead, John. Say it.
Nope, not gonna say it.
Say it.
I'm with John on it.
You want to be accused of
Doge is gay,
blackmailing?
bro. Doge is so gay.
I don't say gay.
Would
It's
they
just
find $1 billion in like 8 months?
I don't know its sexuality, but I will say it is not. I don't know. I think a lot of people are putting a lot of eggs in the basket of like Doge is in all the agencies when there's literally no proof of any of that. So
Well, I think it was already done. I mean, I think they got all the information they need, and now it's the rollout. Like, I think everything that happened in Minnesota, of course. I mean, Trump and team knew exactly what was going on, and it wasn't, Nick Shirley that broke the story, and all of a sudden Trump realizes what's going on there. I think it's just the narrative that's being rolled out now. So I think Elon Musk and his computer nerds probably had all this figured out before Trump even got sworn in.
So
I like that thought.
So you said there's no evidence that Doge is in every agency, but if Doge is tooling, as it says in the EO, that it's a technology program and that the original staffing that was allocated was in every agency, every major one, right?
That we're told.
And then the OPM staffing went away, right? OPM's like, we don't have any staff anymore. We don't even know what those guys are doing anymore. And then after that, we see all of these pockets of fraud being told in a way that is going to get that mimetic way to get people's heads around actual real reform and change.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that the evidence that Doge is in every agency is the fact that the executive order says that that's what they were doing.
That's not evidence. The evidence would be like, okay, I can go on whatever person's website and it actually lists like who's there working as Doge. And even that, I mean, technically wouldn't be evidence.
Not if it's tooling.
I would take that over anything. Because the reason I'm picky about this one is a lot of people are like leaning on that excuse to, and I think kind of forgive away bad behavior. You know what I mean? And I don't.
What's the bad behavior?
Yeah, I was just going to say what bad
Everybody's just like, oh yeah, Doge is going to fix all these problems. And I'm not necessarily picking on our community. I'm just seeing like on a larger, broader community-wide scale. It's like, oh yeah, Doge is in these agencies fixing all these things. It's like, okay, well, why do you think that?
I'm not sure if they're fixing anything, but I am positive that this is being exposed for the first time. I mean, I've known there's been fraud forever. I think a lot of people probably assume maybe 10, 20, 50, 30 years ago that government was wasteful. I mean, if you were awake at that time, you knew it was wasteful. You knew your tax dollars were being pissed away, but it's not incompetence, it's malfeasance. And I think that's what's being shown now, is that it not only was being wasted, it was actual fraudulent, and it was lining the pockets of the politicians that were enabling all this. So that to me is kind of a new revelation. And I feel like that's a positive step in the right direction. Whether they're fixing the problem, I don't know. But the first step is obviously for people to be aware that it's even happening to begin with.
For sure. I am excited that people are talking tax revolt. That's pretty cool.
That's another good thing. Yes.
People talk about a lot of things, though.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's true.
But you have like actual Congress people like saying it too, not that Marjorie Taylor Greene counts anymore, but
she quit, didn't she?
She's done. Yeah.
I think she did a good job at The View.
Did you see what that was about? Like she was accused of leaking the location of Trump to Code Pink and all.
Wait, what?
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like the White House said that Marjorie Taylor Greene was basically the one that leaked.
Did the White House say that? I don't know that I heard the White House said that part.
I thought it was from like the White House, like the White House official Twitter posted that. I don't know if that was true.
Anonymous sources in the White House.
Yeah, might be something like that. But then she fired back and said, obviously not, denied everything. So,
yeah.
Wow. What is she doing now? Like, does anybody know what her career path is?
I mean, she did go back on The View. I think she's probably just going to like lay low until she runs for office in Georgia. That's my prediction.
I think she's going to run for Georgia again.
Yeah.
What office you think?
I mean, she could try to run for governor. She could run for Secretary of State. She could run for a state senator position or state rep, although that's quite a bit less money than, House. She could, she could run for the U.S. Senate. I think that's unlikely. Or she might try to become a mayor or something like that. But
that's true.
There's always OnlyFans. That's always an option.
Or OnlyLands.
Please, God.
OnlyLands. Sure, she can come on here.
Isn't she dating someone super wealthy?
Yeah.
She's dating that news guy.
Yeah, the dude from RSBN. You know what? Watch her pull a Matt Gaetz. Get a job at RSBN. that would totally fit, right?
Do you see Bongino and I think we talked about this Monday, Bongino and Matt Gaetz going back and forth?
I did see that. Yeah. I thought Dan was just a little bit he was a little bit testy unnecessarily. Like he immediately defaulted to telling Matt Gaetz how much he hated him. It was like you could tell that he's been waiting a long time to get that off of his chest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be. He hasn't started his own show yet, though. He just went on that one interview, correct?
I didn't see the interview.
Yeah, I think he went on with the girl who took over for him, kind of.
I'm pretty sure he's going to take that time slot back.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Little side note here: 56-15, Indiana is rolling.
Jeez,
rolling Oregon. So,
man, it'd be nice to have somebody like kind of an underdog, I would say, win it, even though they're the best team in the country. I consider them an underdog.
Never won anything in football. I mean, they're great.
Yeah.
Great
Sorry, guys. It's Real America's Voice. Everybody's correcting us in the chat. Real. Did he used to be on RSBN? Didn't he used to be on RSBN?
I don't remember his name.
I don't know. Brian Glenn. They're saying his name is
Brian Glenn. There we go.
Yeah.
That's right. They just got engaged like days ago, weeks ago. But yeah, curious to see where she ends up. Curious to see if the hate relationship, the love-hate relationship between her and Trump take a different turn now that she's out of office.
I wouldn't anticipate it to sort of mend itself for a while.
They're kind of saying real quick that the Code Pink thing is like when it was like irreparable damage, between her and Trump. That's kind of they're implying that that's why Trump, basically wrote her off.
Did you guys see what Trump said about credit cards?
Yeah.
Interest?
Yeah.
Before you move on, Claire said, yes, Dan Bongino's show will be back in early February, 10 a.m. for 2 hours. So he's competing directly with Daily, John.
Yeah. As long as it's not Daily Herald, I don't care. Maybe he can raid me now and then. Yeah, that sucks. Because there goes Brian ever getting featured ever again.
Sad.
It is sad, but whatever.
He had so much promise.
Alpha freaking. I asked Alpha if he's going to join us, and he's doing his own show instead.
Wow.
Yeah,
He doesn't like us anymore.
That asshole
Doesn't have a new costume.
He got new orders.
I'll see a show on here.
Well,
he's streaming right now.
Live. He's going live in a little bit.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I
see it right here.
8 p.m. his time, he said.
Here's the credit card thing. Please be informed that we will no longer let the American public be ripped off by credit card companies that are charging interest rates of 20 to 30% and even more, which festered unimpeded during the sleepy Joe Biden administration. Affordability, effective January 20th. I, as President of the United States, am calling for a 1-year cap on credit card interest rates of 10%. Coincidentally, the January 20th date will coincide with 1-year anniversary of the historic and very successful Trump administration. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. President Donald J. Trump.
So this is basically him putting pressure on the credit card companies, right? Like just making this public, and people are going to say, yeah, it should be 10%, because there's nothing he can do officially, right, to make that happen.
I don't know. Can he, if he wanted to, put an executive order out there? I'm sure it'd be challenged.
Capped it off.
I suppose he could, but I mean, I think this is probably pretty successful. I mean, he directly tells these people, you do this or I'm going to destroy you. And, I mean, we did just blast 300 Cubans with a sonic weapon that made them start puking blood. So, I mean, quite literally, allegedly.
They got their own Havana syndrome this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He says calling for, not declaring.
Yeah, he's calling for that. So I think he's giving him a chance to kind of do the right thing.
It's a warning.
Hey, when
Congress
you guys were
could potentially do it, right?
I think they could. Of course, they probably. I mean, if they pass a law, they can pass a law.
They, in theory, at least, regulate the banks.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, how do we feel about this? Like a president getting in the middle of like private business?
Well, who else? I mean, otherwise it's going to be Congress getting in the middle of private business. I mean, it's exorbitant. I don't know if I have a credit card that I use and then pay off before they charge me any interest. But I get offers for credit cards all the time. And the idea of paying 26% or higher interest is totally ridiculous. And we have a lot of people who are totally financially illiterate who sign up for these things, and then they go into debt, and then they have to file for bankruptcy, and then they're not able to get a loan for a house. It totally ruins people. I mean, this is
it's predatory.
Yeah, because they do this as soon as the kids turn 18.
I remember going to college.
18, they
They're all
start
over
getting
campus.
credit card application after credit card application, and there's the kids signing up for them all. Not my kids, but other kids signing up for them all over the place, and they're financially illiterate because we don't teach kids how to manage their shit in schools. We teach them, how to use pronouns and be gay and stuff, and not how to balance checkbook or deal with credit card debt, like avoid credit card debt. And so they're by design. The second those kids turn 18, all assets are deployed to get them into a state of dependence.
When I went to college, Ash, I mean, I'm 18 years old. I step on campus. The very first day on campus, there were credit card companies everywhere. You couldn't walk down, the pathway around campus without a credit card company hounding you to apply and guaranteed approval, and you'd had like maybe a $200 or $300 limit, but they were actually like telling us like you can go buy beer, and just put it on your credit card. It was like literally telling us it's like free beer money. And of course, we didn't know anything. Like you said, they didn't teach us anything about personal finance in high school. So we were like, sweet, and I applied, and I had a maxed out credit card all through college. And then I was like basically reapplying for other credit cards that were offering 0% interest, so I could pay it down over a couple of years. And but it is super predatory, and I don't have a problem with Trump, putting a little pressure on them to lower those rates.
I agree with the predatory behavior. I mean, nothing you guys said was wrong. I just don't know if I love the idea of the president getting in the middle of like private businesses,
Well, I mean,
he's not.
Banks are not private businesses, John. They're blood-sucking vampires.
Sure.
Okay. These financial, I would have no problem if President Trump signed an executive order and capped all interest at a certain percent, or just completely outlawed compound interest and usurious lending. Get rid of all of it. This is not how people should be making money. It's not a product. Okay, you become the product, just like you're the product for Google.
Yeah. And then of course they make everything so unaffordable. You're living on credit cards, and that's what it is now. People like rents. I don't know what rents are where you are, but like it's astronomical here. I don't know how people are doing it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
A lot of them are doing OnlyFans and sex work and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's true.
It's where it's driving people. And then, you fall short 1 month, you got to put everything on your credit card. Now you're paying 20-something% interest just to pay your bills. That's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. There's so many like different things you could point to that lead us to that position. And I just don't necessarily blame the credit card companies. And I don't like the idea of a president getting in the middle of like, I mean, I know they're banks and I have no love lost for the banks, but again, the principle of it, I don't know if I like that. I feel like it's a overreach of sorts, but he's not directly doing it. He's asking them to do it, which makes it better.
I would agree with you if President Trump was declaring that you can't have 10% interest, but I think he can advocate, right? He does that on every front, advocate for the change that he wants. And I think Congress can do it. And I wouldn't have a problem with Congress doing it because it is predatory. And there's a point where when you look at the entire ecosystem of it, from the moment they turn 8, the moment a human, you get your birth certificate, then you're in sort of the most free you're ever going to be up until you hit the age of 18. And then the entirety of all of the systems, you got to borrow money to go to school. So you know what? Sign yourself up for $150,000 in loans so you can go get a gender studies degree or whatever it is that you want. We're not going to ask because that would be, that would be like, bigoted or whatever. Like, how dare we tell you how to spend the $150,000 that we're loaning you to go to school? So you get that. Then while they're there, they get 5-6 credit cards tacked on top of that, and they haven't been given the tools. Nobody cares to give them the tools because the same people that get the kids into this posture are the people that write the curriculum that makes it so that they don't actually know how to navigate the true financial sense of the world. Burn it all down. I have no problem taking it on. Agree with you on the executive powers and the limitations of interfering, but we don't have free markets. These guys are oligarchs. They're globalist oligarchs. This is not a free market system. It's wholly rigged.
Yep.
I have a feeling that the students, the 18-year-olds that they get on, don't blame the credit card companies. I believe that the 18-year-old, the young people that are getting on it are either like the first people in their family to go to college, or their kids that dropped out. Like a lot of these people that are not getting on credit cards, so the 18-year-olds, the 19-year-olds that know better, their parents had experience in this. And there's so many students that are coming from families of like broken homes or just families that didn't make money because of the predatory techniques or whatever of the credit card companies and the banks. So it's literally just a cycle. So we got to be able to cut it off at some point.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, I blame the credit card companies for their predatory behavior, but I also am a big fan of like personal responsibility, and
I am too.
people make the decision to get those cards, whether or not they knew about the consequences of it. That's on them. You know what I mean?
Well, honestly, John, I agree with you because I think there, you know, like Ash was saying, there's just no education on personal finance, and I think that's intentional. I don't think that's just an oversight.
For sure.
And so it enables the predatory behavior by the credit card companies, but ultimately, personal responsibility is the ultimate solution. I mean, capping it at 10%, 10% is a lot of interest. You know,
It is.
I mean, I think that if you just learn to like live below your means somehow, you know, if that's possible, then you know that solves all the problems. But that's a simple concept that they keep hidden from kids, and you don't know any better when you're growing up. You see things, you want things, and you know you don't have a job, and you just, you know, you figure out ways to make it happen. And a credit card's a real simple way, and it's really easy to get buried very fast. But I do agree with the personal responsibility. Living below your means is probably the number one lesson I would teach kids if I had my own kids.
Well, and think about this too. I mean, like, you know, when it's their money, you owe them everything. But when it's your money, they don't give a shit. Okay. Like, have you guys ever looked at how much interest you get for just having a savings account? Like maybe 4% if you're lucky. I've got a checking account that has like a half of a percentage interest rate on it. You know, I mean, like, you know, if they were paying me 26% annually for me to keep all of my money in the bank, that would be one thing. You know, I mean, like, there's some parity in that system. There's a reward for that. But there isn't. It doesn't exist. I mean, they just commoditize every single person. When I turned 18, I got one credit card, and I used it very quickly because I was working full time. I was going to school full time, and I had, you know, a couple of things that happened. Like my car broke down. I had to buy all these books, et cetera, et cetera. I maxed it out, and I was like, okay, I see exactly why this is a bad thing. And I went and paid it all off. And then I was in the process of building up my credit. And I had a child, and her mother ended up spending a ridiculous amount of money on my credit cards, and I got stuck with the bills, and it screwed me for years. And so now, you know, that's why I don't let Lisa take the credit cards. I'm just kidding.
I had Lisa would be more responsible with the credit card.
Lisa's totally responsible. I never have to worry about her. You know, I mean, like, she knows she knows how to use money because obviously we've been around for a while.
Would you guys take 3.3% interest? Do you think that's a good rate
for credit cards?
For cash, like if you had cash in the bank?
Oh, like, I mean, they pay us 3%. Yeah.
I don't think about it because I mean, it's nothing. I mean, that's pennies per year.
3.3% compared to like other banks?
It's barely keeping up with inflation.
Yeah.
Right? So
well, compared to other banks, you don't think that's good?
Oh, it's good compared to
other
other
than
banks.
nothing. I'll put it that way. Anything's better than nothing.
Because don't, like you said, 0.02% or something like that, Zach?
That was on the checking account, but I think my savings account is like 4 or 5% annually. But even still,
really?
that's hardly anything. Yeah.
Oh, that's higher than most banks I've seen.
I don't know.
I had a friend who like asked me. She's like, "Oh, I want to invest in the stock market, and you know, I want to invest my money and everything." And she didn't know anything about it. I'm not like any kind of expert by any means. I mean, I'm self-admitted like financially illiterate with a lot of this stuff. But I said, okay, let's start off. Let's look at your personal finances. I said, do you have any credit card debt? She's like, yeah. And I said, well, how much? And she goes, oh, like 20 grand. And I'm like, and you're paying like 20% interest on that on average. I'm like, right off the bat, whatever money you have that you want to invest, you got to pay off those credit cards. She goes, no, I'm not interested. I want to buy stocks and I want to do that. I go, you're losing money if you do that. You're not going to most likely get a 20% return on your stocks. And I'm trying to explain it to her. And she was completely lost. And I thought, wow, this is an adult. Like she's a registered nurse. Like she's smart, you know, and she could not understand that concept of like paying down your debt before you start taking your money and putting it in stock market and stuff like that.
She's skilled. I wouldn't say smart, skilled. She's highly skilled in an area.
There's a
Highly
lot of
skilled
people
in
in
area.
the,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot
that's
of
a good
people in
point.
the chat, like, this is the parents' fault. It's the parents' job to teach the kids how to manage money. And I generally agree with you, except the problem is generational. The parents, a lot of the parents now have no idea. They're in it too, right? They have no idea how to teach their kids to
we're
avoid
several
and it's not,
generations
and
beyond.
their parents too, right? Yeah, exactly. So it's not that simple. And I understand the boomer instinct to tell everyone to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. My bootstraps are fucking broken because the system is rigged. And it's not fair to tell people to pull themselves up by their bootstraps in an entirely rigged system that what we were raised, the things we were told to chase and to believe in, real estate markets and stock markets, these things are entirely rigged. And we're seeing now what an incredible time to be alive, to see it all come crashing down and to be rebalanced and reoriented. That's amazing. But the boomer bootstraps thing, I'm just sort of laughing at you.
Well, it kind of reminds me of a financial version of when the Emancipation Proclamation came along. Like when the slaves were free, they couldn't just go out and just like start doing stuff. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They didn't have the skills. They didn't have the knowledge for it. Now, obviously, it's a little bit more extreme, but like it's still a slavery system. So when you break out of that slavery system, it's like, what are you going to do next? You can tell somebody don't get a credit card, but like they don't understand why they can't or they cannot have a credit card, or they can or they cannot have a credit card. They just think I can't get money here from whatever reason. So it's an education.
And why can't I have my fair share of credit cards?
Mm-hmm.
We should start a Badlands credit card and only charge like 21%.
Just lower whatever the lowest one is. Just do 1% lower.
Yeah.
Or half a point
Or
lower.
Yeah,
like not 99%, like 5.99.
Yeah. 3/5 of a point.
Or just charge like 40% interest and convince people it's just really exclusive.
Oh my
and
God.
like kick ass, like American Express, where you pay like hundreds of dollars just to have that credit card.
That
Like,
reminds
I
me
don't
of
understand what that does for you.
That reminds me, I don't remember the name of the card. You guys might remember it, but the Russell Simmons had like a credit card. It was like, I forgot what it was called, but it was some credit card that he was like promoting to black people, and all he was doing was just like enslaving them in debt. It's crazy.
Was it
But,
like the chime card or something?
No, it was a while ago. I'll look it up, but like
Bad
I remember it
card.
being a huge deal.
CSUS Geochem said bad card is a nice name. I like it.
I like it too.
I don't think we should do a credit card, but if we do, we should call it bad card.
Bad card.
Oh,
is
yeah.
awesome. Actually,
It's called
now
the
we
Rush
need
card.
to do it just to have a card called Bad Card, because I want that in my wallet. See, there you go. It's such a
Okay.
cool name. I want it in my wallet, and I will pay 40% interest. I don't care.
How can I start my own credit card?
My credit card is the
That's what AI
Coinbase American Express card, and they pay me 3% cash back on Bitcoin in Bitcoin.
And
So
Bitcoin, sweet.
Nice.
in
That's
Bitcoin.
cool.
So I have a business credit card, and I use that, just for stuff related to business, and then everything personal, all my bills and stuff, I run through the Coinbase Amex, and then I make, a couple $100 worth of Bitcoin every single month, and then I pay it off before they charge any interest.
That's the smartest way to do it. Get
Yeah,
those
and my
points
credit's
and
like almost
then-
900.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first thing we need is $1 million in funding. So if
Easy.
anybody
Well,
wants
that's easy,
to,
John. You've already got like several of those.
Easy. Next.
all tied up in lawsuits, but so if anybody wants to help us start a credit card company, that's number one. I don't know. We're probably not going to get approved for any of like the state regulations.
No,
They
we
take
don't need
one
any.
look at anything we talk about. But let's say they don't. Let's say maybe they're like, oh, we'll take anybody who applies. Then we're off to a good start once we get that 1 million. I think.
Great. That's it.
Bad
Done.
Well,
card.
if Greenland becomes a state, we could open it in Greenland. They'll probably let us do it.
There you go. Yeah, I wonder if we can
I
make
still
do a
think we
Swiss
should take
bank card.
Canada.
Well, I think once we get them surrounded, Alaska, Greenland, United States.
Canada
I mean,
just
we
waved the white
don't have
flag.
to be that strategic. It's Canada.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
We give up, eh?
You guys want to hear some tea? I guess
What kind
that
of tea?
on Kick, live on Kick just a few minutes ago, somebody was shot, and I don't know if they were killed or not, but this is like 2 weeks after some streamer named Clavicular drove over a heckler with his Cybertruck and crushed his pelvis down here in Florida. Now, luckily, because it's down here in Florida, he may face no charges.
Was it a lesbian poet?
I don't know. I don't know anything other than that, but I threw it out there to see if John wanted to see if you could figure out who got shot live on stream.
I got it here.
Of course.
Kick streamer Convy was shot at live on stream while in New York. Uber.
Okay, so viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, I don't know that you want to do this full screen, bro.
Okay,
I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, why don't you
down? If
preview
they
it
haven't
for
pulled
us,
it down,
John?
how bad can it be? Sorry.
It can't be that.
Not the right standard.
How bad can it be?
Right?
Sure. It could.
John, are you screening it?
I'm checking it right now. It doesn't really show
I bet you
anything.
can't see much because he's
Yeah, I
probably,
bet
if they're in
you
an
can't
Uber,
see.
it's probably like under his like arm or something, whatever.
Did
Unless it was through the
somebody from
window.
outside the car shoot him, or did?
I guess
CanCon
it's
says play it,
inside.
pussy.
It's really hard to tell because I can't even hear anything.
I agree with CanCon. Let's do
Yeah, let's
CanCon,
not
you
play.
should come on the show and say it to his
Right?
face.
I can't. You're not gonna call me pussy from the audience. You have to be on the show
Yeah,
to do
you
that.
have to come on the show, man.
Okay, this is the.
$5. What you talk about?
Oh my God!
What the?
That's like all it is. You can't
That's
really
it.
explain it.
$5. God, people are so dumb.
Damn.
Oh, there was something like the reflection.
It's hard to tell if he like gets hit or if he just like falls forward.
It sounded like a bullet hit the car.
Oh, so it's from outside. Got it.
Yeah, definitely. Makes
thought
me
they were
wonder
fighting
if
over
like it was the
$5.
guy with the blonde dreads that got shot, or if the guy with in the
Go
blue
back
hoodie
the
got
other
shot.
way
Who's the
because
guy in
there
the
was
blonde
there was someone in the reflection. It looked like we could see the shooter. Maybe
I doubt it.
go back that way. Go back the other way.
To the beginning.
Like no, like right around here. Ish. Go slow. Yeah, there.
That's inside
What's
the
that?
car. It's a white arm.
Whose white arm is it?
Probably the driver. Or the
Yeah.
person with the camera in the front seat or something.
Hmm,
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
okay.
Huh. Are they alive, John?
You're the one who told me about the story, bro. I don't know.
Well, I
I'm
just was.
I'm going based on what I know. Let's see if I can
Convy
find a
was his
longer
name?
video.
Yeah, I think it was with a K though.
Yeah.
K-O-N.
Convy gets chased and shot. He was chased and shot at 6 months ago.
This guy needs to get a new job.
Yeah, no doubt.
At
Oh
what
my God,
point do you
shot at by
question
the
if he deserves it?
cartel.
Oh, more interesting.
Yeah.
What did he do to the cartel? How would he piss them off?
Which
I
cartel?
don't
Which cartel?
know.
It's always the CIA. Yeah,
Is
it's
it our
always the
elected
CIA.
officials cartel? Was it a couple senators and congressmen out there? 'Cause they're a
It all
cartel
rolls
for
up
sure.
to one cartel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing whether there was like a death or not.
This
People
was
are
in the
asking
Bronx.
who is he, and I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
I
Yeah,
It's
bet
a
it-
person
just
with the
somebody,
name that gets on screen.
He's a degenerate kick streamer. That's all I know.
Someone on Kick allegedly
Yeah.
got shot.
He's probably you know
That's
that
what
show
Levin-
Fresh and Fit that typically takes over our Rumble feature spot. I feel like it's one of those kind of streams.
Mhm.
It might be more degenerate than that.
Oh, is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like they all ran from the car immediately. I don't know why the driver wouldn't just drive away.
Drive away.
Yeah.
Driver was in
Hear
on it.
shots. Go.
Oh, it's like Kennedy all over again. Slowed the car
Slow
down.
down.
Famous rapper M.59
Yeah.
shot Convy in New York after he refused to pay him
Famous
money for a
rapper.
stream.
Famous rapper we've never
Bus?
What's
heard
his
of.
name?
Yeah. I
Can
don't know.
is he famous? Because I don't know my rap.
Say the
artist.
name
just-
again. What was the name? F?
I'm just searching on X and it
What's
says
his name?
famous rapper M.59 shot Convy in New York after he refused to pay him money for a stream a couple of days ago. But I don't know if that, I mean, this is just some random person on X.
I typed in
MD59.
M-
Is that the name?
Dot.
MD.
MDOT.
It says it's a
M.
military vehicle. A Messier 59. Oh no,
Skeptical
that's
says,
Galaxy
Cam,
Cluster.
Cam, you're black. Tell us who he is.
He's not a famous rapper. He's not. I don't care what anyone says. Even the terrible rappers nowadays, I know their names. I don't know.
Careful, you're gonna be next, bro.
What are you talking about?
Don't mess with M.
Cam, you're black.
think
You are
M-
statistically far more likely to get shot than any of us.
Yeah, especially by another black dude. But I don't even think this dude knows we have a stream. He probably can't make his way onto Rumble. I shouldn't antagonize. I live in Alaska. On an island.
Shout out to
my
Red
God.
Pill Project for rating the stream. Is that Josh?
It's Josh. That's Josh. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Red Pill Project.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Josh.
thanks for not being on, Josh.
Yeah.
I did find a video I
stream.
do want to play though. If I
Is it
can.
not someone getting shot?
How much?
No, I
voting
don't
do
think
you
so.
have to do?
Oh shoot, I may have lost it. Let me. Oh yeah, here it is. Hold on.
So I think it's weird that I really enjoyed videos of like our military fucking shit up, but I don't like videos of, oh my god, I saw this.
Über den Lauf. Es geht über. Da ist er. Es geht über Ailton. Kleines, dickes Ailton. Mit dem Touchdown für den Ding werden. Am heutigen Abend, wir haben schon einen Krimi vorhin erlebt beim knappen 20. des Westens nach Vegas. Aber Steffen, sehr, sehr schöne Lauftechnik da. Das soll er sich sparen. Das ist arrogant. Das ist Taunting. Das wird in der NFL.
Taunting. Is this AI?
No, this is real. This is real.
Are we sure?
We need to do this at Gart.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh yeah, this is.
Oh my
We
god.
100% need to do this at Gart.
Oh yeah.
Block for him. Go.
Is there
Oh,
an
he's
ice rink
gone.
in Nashville?
Yes, there is.
They have predators, right?
Oh my gosh.
Is this in Germany?
Yeah.
For sure.
West versus East, so it has to be right. Like cold.
West versus East Germany.
We're gonna put the wall back up. This is this rivalry.
That's the Berlin Wall. They're playing inside of it, around it.
Oh, I think we watched this already. I need to find more.
What
I'm
is going
fascinated.
on?
Is that called ice?
I thought
football? What's it
arena
called,
football
John?
was weird.
Yeah. Oh, Josh
yay.
heard me talking shit.
Yay.
He heard me talking
You
shit.
came.
Unlike Alpha, he showed
Is he
up.
here?
Yeah, bring him in. There he is.
Oh, what's up, man?
I heard Cam talking shit, so I had to come
I
in.
knew it. What's up, brother?
What's going on, people? How we doing?
Oh, excellent.
I'm watching
excellent.
some ice football, bro.
Dude, I was watching that. It's hilarious. Is that real or is that AI?
That's
I don't know.
exactly what I asked, Josh.
I am like 99.9% sure this is real.
This is why we have to do it at
German,
Gart,
it's
so we can
gotta
see if
be
it's
real because they're
possible.
crazy enough to do this.
It'll be like testing flat Earth theories, but we'll test this.
I would play this so hard. This would be so good.
Well, that
So
guy's
fun.
got a strong technique. He was
Oh,
running
yeah.
much easier than anybody else.
Man, I feel like this hurts so bad.
No, you're wearing hockey pads. You'll be all right.
Eh.
Hey, I'm a
you're probably
chiropractor.
right.
I'll put it back together. Let's
Ice
do it.
football.
Not medical advice.
I wonder if there's like a league for this. Ice. Oh man,
Man, there
you have
must
better
be.
There
angles.
is.
They've got. They're sponsored by Nissan.
There's American Ice Football.
Okay, here we go. I got a video now.
It's a TV series.
I wonder what kind of shoes they're wearing. You know, like it's got to have little spikes or something, right?
Yeah.
No, they look totally flat. Look at them.
Yeah, because they're
They have
sliding.
to they're sliding, yeah.
Probably bowling shoes.
God,
Eisfootball heute hier live.
American Ice
Jetzt
Football.
American Ice
guter
Football.
Dinge. So, Freunde, weiter
look how
geht's.
little that guy is. Did you see that?
Which one?
Well, I mean, the guy in the back. I mean, he looks like about 4'5".
When we do
The
this at
running
Gart, we
back.
need a German announcer.
Yes.
Oh, got him.
Yes. Those are bowling shoes for sure.
I would so play this.
player in the world.
I'd play it. I think it's stupid, but I'd play it.
Says
we
the
have
guy who this is the soccer player.
Yeah, I told you
Look
it's
at that.
gayer than soccer, but I played soccer. I'll do it.
This
That
is
guy's best. Look,
way
he's wearing
better than
sporting the
soccer.
69 on his jersey.
Jared.
Jared.
This is
They
what
even have
happens to
mascots.
college.
Jared from Subway.
This is what happens to college football players when they don't graduate.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a
Listen.
ton of
this-
videos
Ah,
you
you,
guys
you
watching.
declared early for the NFL draft and didn't make it. But there's always
Yeah.
ice football.
Guys, we need a team in like whatever tournament this is, league this
Yeah.
is. We need a team.
Yeah, but let's
I'm
invent
in,
a league.
dude. John, count me in.
Screw
I'm
starting a
in.
credit card. Let's start this league domestically.
It
Why
can
can't we
be
do
sponsored
both?
by Bad Card, though, right?
But
Yeah,
they've,
bad
they've
card
already
all
got.
over. By
It's already
backyard.
American Ice Football, Ash.
Yeah.
I
Is
wonder
there a
if that's
league?
part of the
Then
branding.
let's start a team.
Let's start.
There's
Ice
already a
hockey
league.
played on ice rink, arena size football. They were special grip shoes. I want to find info on
Look
the
at all those
actual
empty
league here.
seats.
I'm gonna go to
Right.
like Foot Locker tomorrow and ask if they have like ice football shoes, special grip shoes, because
They're gonna laugh at you.
Polaris
it's a thing
says
though. I'm
you're
gonna
all
tell them it's a
too
thing.
old.
Look at this.
Now,
You're
can you
all too
fight?
old.
Can
Eat
you
a dick.
fight like hockey?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
oh,
a
yeah.
great question.
It's a great question, Josh.
Ash, did you say someone told us to eat a dick?
No, Polaris said we're all too old to play, so I was telling Polaris to eat a dick.
Oh yeah.
I'm the oldest one here, and I'm ready.
I can already tell you my back's gonna go out on the first first tackle. Hitting that ice is not gonna feel good.
Almost.
Does that count as a completion?
Yeah.
After ice football, do you take a hot bath instead of an ice bath?
Yep.
Afterwards,
Get in the hot
You're
tub.
saying-
You just
That
get
is
in
not
the
a
completion.
completion.
Oh,
that was not
that's
a
incomplete.
completion.
On further review, that's
That's a little guy though.
incomplete.
That was a little guy.
No matter which
not a
sport we're
catch.
playing, that's
What kind of
incomplete.
football is that? It looks like a. It
It's
looks
an
like
ice
It's like a Nerf.
It looks like a Smashmallow.
An ice football.
That's a good snap.
He's rolling out to the
Oh.
left. He's wide open. Oh,
How did he
you
not
missed
catch
a
that?
wide open receiver. That
Sucks.
dude sucks.
That's a little
you know,
guy
I guess
again.
with those gloves
guy.
on, it would have to be a tiny little football. I mean,
Smashmallow.
What other sports could be put on ice to make it much more ridiculous, but more
Soccer.
fun?
Soccer on ice.
oh my god, that
I've
would
played
be
on frozen
dangerous.
fields before. It's extremely dangerous.
What about like dodgeball, ice dodgeball? or
Oh, that'd be
something?
great. That'd be great.
Oh, that'd be cool.
A
Ice
lot of
dodgeball?
ducking.
Or Warball. Did
Or
you guys ever
ice.
see Warball?
Ice paint,
Floorball.
paintball.
Warball is like Warball
now
is
I got
like a dodgeball, but without like it's just one line in the middle, so you're not in a box. Like you kind of run at each other and you run up to the line and try to nail somebody.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Didn't you
I
just
think- I
describe
thought
dodgeball?
both those were dodgeball.
No, dodgeball, you're like in a square, aren't you? Or is that dodge? Okay, maybe I'm mixing it up. Warball, no, there is no lines. I think it's just you just actually can run right up to people.
It would make
Ice
more sense. if it's
high
war.
might be interesting.
The chat is a
that'd be
wealth
so
of ideas,
dangerous.
if you haven't looked.
Ice highlight. I like
What is
it.
this? Chat?
Ice Red Rover, love it. I'm down.
Midget curling. That's good.
Lacrosse.
There's somebody some midget curling. That's
Someone said boxing.
Ice boxing. That'd be interesting. Baseball on ice.
Yeah,
Ice
football
boxing would
fun.
be dangerous, man. You get knocked out and then fall back on your head, dead.
Oh, right now, so far,
Wear a helmet,
football.
you'll be fine.
Football has the lead for me.
True, that's true.
how about ice diving?
I don't
Just
mean
have the
death?
pool completely
Newest sport for
frozen. You're
liberals.
up to like the high platform and just
A lot of broken
Darwin
necks.
Awards
my
event.
The kicking.
Strip poker on ice.
Oh
strip
god.
poker.
Oh, they're like
like
bowling
that.
shoes.
Those
They're wearing
tools.
bowling shoes.
What?
Yeah, they just in that if you go back like 10 seconds, that you could see the guy's shoe really clearly.
So they're made to
Right
slide.
there-ish.
Oh, they're making. Oh,
They
yeah.
are
serious
bowling
hell.
shoes.
Those are bowling shoes. Yeah.
I said it earlier. I saw it
Wow.
on the freeze frame.
Those are made to slide.
I'm not
though.
saying
wasn't
that to you,
the
Ash. I'm
video,
saying it to
sorry.
the other people.
I don't know what the next sport on ice is going to be, but it should be done with Tesla's Optimus robots.
Ooh, that looks
Well,
painful.
what that but
That would be
They had
fun.
we're
robot
talking
soccer.
about doing this because it's fun. Now you want to have robots do it instead of us, so we don't get
It's
to
just
have
a
the fun.
video
We're gonna
game.
watch the robots.
It's
have
gonna
the
be
fun?
It's a video
entertainment.
game.
I've watched videos of robots trying to just look in the mirror. I wonder what they were going to act like on ice.
Have you not
What?
seen the Chinese
That's a nice grab.
AI
right there. Look at
robot
that.
soccer league?
No.
Oh, I've seen it. It's horrible.
We watched this on
Oh, it
OnlyLands previously.
God, I feel like all of those people were told they had to be there and they must cheer.
Don't make
Or
don't make
paid.
any
They can
jokes,
pay.
guys.
See, what's funny is I can't tell the difference between this and real soccer.
I knew you were going with that. That's why I said don't make any jokes. How was someone diving? Ref. That's a
I think they
foul.
carry him
That's
off
a
on
foul.
like stretchers.
Every soccer game.
Yeah, they're like,
This is-
they're programmed to be carried off on a stretcher.
Just
I
like real
love it.
soccer.
This is not how we played when I played. I was done playing by.
Ooh, ice
2010.
bowling would be fun.
Well,
That
wow,
kid sure said ice bowling.
Bet that's-
They'd probably do better if they like up the frame rate on their visuals.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
I would
sure they
watch,
haven't thought of that, Zach.
I'd watch Robot Gladiators. Like, just give them weapons and watch them murder each other.
Yeah.
Don't we already have
That
that?
would
Isn't
be
that-
awesome.
We had that with the bots, don't you? You have that with the
Yeah.
bot wars.
Oh, BattleBots.
Yep.
BattleBots.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking of, but with like full not like maybe,
Like sentient
androids.
robots, like they have AI, like technology.
I don't
like-
want to
Yeah.
die.
but that's
Yeah,
dangerous because if they
so they
turn,
feel
if they
pain
turn,
and-
man,
I'm surprised
Express
ice
emotions.
bowling's not a thing yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
we can
no.
invent it. We
we
can
got
invent
beat.
it.
In parts of the country, and in
Minnesota, of course.
time. So the folks up there need to find something to do to have some fun in the snow. One town has turned a frozen lake into a bowl.
Let's go.
Every winter, the town plows 60-foot bowling lanes
robbed.
and builds up the sides with snowbanks.
fuck with that.
And instead of pins, they drill 3-inch holes into the ice. If you land in one of the holes, you get points. And the first team to 15 wins. They use regular bowling balls for this, but it wasn't always the case. They used to use frozen turkeys. The event brings the town together every year.
This is Minnesota. Are you surprised that they try to drive into ICE officers now?
Right.
The same people that were doing ice bowling for years with turkeys.
Yeah, dude, you're
you're
Minneapolis right now, aren't you, Josh?
I'm about 30 minutes away. Yeah.
How's
how many Somalis do you have?
Supposedly there's big riots going on tonight. They're breaking into buildings and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, they're surrounding
2.0.
the ICE hotel right now in downtown Minneapolis.
Sweet.
I was advised not to go.
Oh,
I
think you should go.
Go,
Well,
Josh.
Yeah.
I actually talked to Alpha yesterday.
How are we gonna know if it's real unless you tell us?
If they turn out the full-fledged riots, we're gonna go down there. So
What is Alpha with you, or is he going to fly in?
he'll fly in. And we'll go start to cover it. But I was talking to
Alpha
Nick
would.
Soder yesterday, and he's like, "You need to come down here." I'm like, "No, that's okay. Wait."
Alpha should
I'm
go
in,
down there,
Josh.
but like Alpha should be in Jerome costume when he goes. So
in blackface.
yeah,
Zach will play the role of
Blackface
Kyle
Andrew.
Rittenhouse.
you'll be
Jerome.
safer.
My gosh. Yeah, you should keep us posted on that. I don't encourage you to go down. My brother's down around the cities too, and he's like, "Yeah, things are a little tense the last couple days, a little hairy."
Well, it's the psyop capital of the country right now, so we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
So
It could turn
Minnesota
really bad really
taxpayer?
fast. What's
You're a
that?
Minnesota taxpayer.
Sure.
Okay, so it's your fault. Why,
I'm
why
with Team
He
haven't,
lives
Money
in
on that one. I'm in
Minnesota, Ash.
why haven't you guys dealt with the fraud already?
We've been
Doge is
reporting
doing
on
it,
it for
Ash.
years. I had a few people on my show last year and the year before that talking about the rampant fraud here in Minnesota. But the problem is, over the last 5 years, you couldn't get anybody's attention on it.
Yeah.
Nobody cared.
Yeah. That's probably, I mean, I can't, I had nothing to say to that because you're probably right.
Yep.
It
People,
just,
people are stupid.
you guys ever seen this video? Just
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Happened to
my
come across
favorite.
It's
I
a
love this
classic.
game.
Ash hasn't seen it.
play it. I
I
haven't
haven't
seen it either.
Okay.
What did you think about the ride?
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me the remote after we watch the Powerball.
Powerball.
Tell me about the ride. What did you think about the ride?
Well, it was great because apparently you're spinning around, and apparently every time you get dizzy, that's all you do is get dizzy.
By the way, I just want to point out this is like
I
CanCon
love
and
him
the
so
phrase
much.
100%.
He says you're the worst offender on that.
Oh, not even
He's-
close.
he-
Somebody
he's-
pull some AI
he-
transcripts.
He'll
and see
die on
what-
the hill. He's probably listening. You should come in here and defend your honor, CanCon.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever said those words unless I was making fun of him.
Yeah. And I've never ever been on live television. I never ever be on
No
live
way.
television.
Are you excited?
Yeah, and apparently I only went down the super slide. When I went down the one, I was scared half to death. I just freak out.
Me too, brother. Me too.
I love him. He's so
Did you guys ever seen CanCon performing Nothing Else Matters by Metallica? Did you guys see this?
Yep.
No.
I've seen it.
No.
I saw
you
it.
haven't seen
You
this yet?
played it. I saw it.
Oh, goodness.
I haven't seen
Can I
it.
share this real
No.
quick?
Yes, of course.
It's worth it, guys. It's awesome.
This is horrible. Put it up there. It's down there.
Oh, I remember this. Does look just like him.
It looks just like him.
It might be him in another dimension.
If somebody could put Alpha's face over the cello player, this could be a promo for Sit Rep.
Yes.
So good.
Oh yeah.
Never open myself this way.
Sing it, Zach.
That is
doppelganger,
that is
man.
CanCon. That has to be him.
Oh my gosh. We need to find a way to make these two people meet. Like this guy.
Yeah.
CanCon.
Who is this guy?
Okay. That was great.
So
That was
good.
too funny.
Awesome.
Is CanCon still in the chat?
I haven't seen
Of
him.
course not.
Nah.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Taco Bell.
Josh, how far away roughly do you live from the area of the shooting?
Oh, he is there.
Like
30 minutes,
wise?
30, 35 minutes.
Was that downtown?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Hood rat shit. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I live in the country though. Far away from that place as I can probably get.
You live
Do you have
north or
tamales?
east
I live west,
of Minneapolis?
Yep.
On the way in?
southwest. So
I just don't want to dox where you actually live, but I'm trying to think of like.
yeah, so if anybody knows Minnesota, by Lake Waconia.
Okay. Oh yeah. Alpha will be no good in actual winter climate. Don't bother having him go to Minnesota. That's probably very true.
That's very true.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd catch myself down there, even doing reporting. Any violent.
And I think we got a Badlands meetup coming up on January 17th at Quinny's.
Oh, nice.
I will be there. So for everybody out there who's in Minnesota who wants to show up, I should be there. So just throwing that out there.
Man, I
As
wish
long
I
as he
was
survives
closer.
the weekend.
Yeah, don't attack the ICE agents when you guys are at your meetup. It's advised not to do it.
Deadly force authorized.
Yeah, at all times.
Trying to
Dude,
see
what are these people thinking, man?
which people?
Well,
Like, 'cause I think some of these people
White
are,
people? Are you
they're
talking about
clearly
white people?
paid. No. Well, yes, but like these people are paid,
Of
but
course.
how much? I don't understand. If I'm getting paid, that means that I don't care about something. So if my life is endangered, I'm not going to show up to it, or I'm not going to at least be in that situation to get shot. I'll stand back. Yeah.
Oh, they absolutely believe in it.
Yeah.
Oh, you think those people that
that's
okay.
the ideology that keeps it moving forth, is that these people are so ingrained within the social justice construct that they're happy to get paid for it.
And they're
Okay,
useful
I got you.
idiots because
Yep.
I mean, obviously the people funding it know that they're putting them in danger. They're basically attacking ICE officers or impeding their progress, trying to run them over with cars. I mean, that's deadly force, and you can respond with deadly force for that. So you're talking about like a bunch of people that are being used, you know, just in some
Yeah.
sense because they're useful idiots.
But you're saying they do believe in this
But they
ideology.
believe
It's
it.
not
Yeah, they
just
have
like
to.
Antifa paid actors. Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
they're true
That makes more
believers.
sense.
They're getting paid cash while they're also getting paid to not work. And the chances of anything actually happening to them is pretty slim. I mean, that chick getting, ventilated through the forehead. I mean, like that's like a, once in a lifetime opportunity right there.
Yeah.
It doesn't come along all that often.
No, and to your point, Zach, like back in 2020 in the Summer of Love, George Floyd, like those people some of them were arrested, and it was a revolving door. They were right back out the next day. So nothing really, there was no consequences.
They go there with the intention of a certain number of them getting arrested. They already have all of their names. They know, this person is going to, get rowdy. They're going to get arrested. They're going to get bailed out. They're also going to be represented for free by, Antifa from the National Lawyers Guild. Nothing will happen to them. They're not going to get charged with anything in Hennepin County. It'll get completely dismissed. And I mean, it's a win-win.
The thing I wonder,
Mary Moriarty.
Yep.
She's horrible, man.
The thing I wonder, Zach, about that is the resources. So there was a kind of never-ending flow of funding to those lawyer defenses, and there was a lot of that. I think was USAID or NED or otherwise
Tides,
money laundered,
Soros,
funding. And I do think we see evidence that those never-ending flow, those hoses of funding that maybe slowed down a little bit, but never shut off. We're seeing the behavior match they are shut off.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
So
but
that
even
might make it different than 2020.
I think it makes a tremendous difference. But even still, like Tides Foundation has a ginormous endowment. Soros Open Society Foundation, they have a ton of money. You know, I was looking at this group that you may be familiar with, Josh. It's like Defend 612 or something like that. They're a local nonprofit that trains people for Ice Watch and all of these like community leader positions. And they're also the ones who are like paying for the signs and, you know, supplies and stuff like that. And they're funded from all of these local entities, like, you know, cities in Minneapolis are giving 100. Like I read a list. It was like, you know, maybe $100,000 grants were given to them by all of these different local organizations. And all of that money is coming from tax money. You know, I mean, they're just siphoning it up, whether it's coming from USAID or not. It's still coming from your pocket.
Well, I mean, when you look at it in the perspective of, you know, Attorney General Keith Ellison or Tim Walz and the massive amounts of investigations that are going on these guys right now, they have nothing to lose. So what they're going to do is they're going to fund as much as they can, and they're going to incite as much violence as humanly possible. You know, it was tragic what happened to that woman. She made a dumb decision and she fafoed, right? But and quite honestly, it was the incitation of violence that the left has been waiting for. It was the one spark that they wanted to begin their process of getting their soldiers out into the field. Now, Tim Walz actually said something the other day. He said, I got the National Guard training and they're on standby. Now, we don't know necessarily what he meant by that, whether he's saying that he's going to send the National Guard against ICE, which makes no sense because that's a direct violation of the Constitution, the Supremacy Clause, or that he was going to contain riots like he did last time in the Summer of Love. But really what I got from that message from Tim Walz was, hey, all my radical lefties, arm up, get ready, it's happening. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from him, because he knows his ass is going to jail, and he's going to ensure that violence and destabilization occurs ever before that happens.
Yeah. We do apparently have them breaking into the hotel.
Nice.
That's not nice.
Well, I should go down.
Those words.
Insurrection.
You think they're just confused because it's cold out? Fighting the wrong ice.
It should be.
Could you imagine if you're just like vacationing from out of town or out of country, just like you book a hotel, like, oh, there's some weird stuff going on. And then all of a sudden, like your entire hotel is surrounded and people are breaking in.
Yeah.
Be shitting myself.
Screaming at you. It's like, fuck you. You're like, I just got here, man.
Yeah.
Another federal agency has now shut off all money going to Minnesota. USDA has ended all financial awards to the state of Minnesota effective today.
Good.
Yeah.
Did that hotel still have its Christmas lights up?
I don't know, but I still have mine up.
I think those are chandeliers of one type or another.
There's snow on the ground.
Oh no, there are Christmas trees. Yeah.
Isn't that like 8 months of the year in Minnesota?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
A pretty small amount of Christmas decorations, though. Better than nothing, I suppose. Paint. Ridiculous.
Oh my God, the mostly peaceful reporter is on the scene.
Yes.
In Minneapolis. Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Wow.
So good. Did you guys see the Philadelphia DA calling out that he's
Larry Krasner?
Yeah, right. He's gonna arrest
I've seen this
ICE
video.
agents
I've seen this video.
What did you say, Jay Trito?
No, the DA and Larry Krasner in Philadelphia is threatening ICE agents, saying that basically if they come to Philly, he's going to charge them with crimes and arrest them and send them to trial. And Trump can't pardon him because they're state crimes. And
every time I see this video, it cracks me up.
Oh,
imagine that on ice. How great that would.
Yes,
it would be ice soccer.
Oh my God. Oh, jeez. You know, he about puked on that one.
Yep. You hit him right with the tip of the toe, too.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh my God. Do you guys follow Ray Valentina?
I've never heard of it.
I don't think so.
Hold on. Let me pull this girl up. Let me pull this girl up.
It's a good thing that wasn't a header, that one.
They're breaking into businesses. Oh my God.
Go ahead, John. There you go.
Nicole Good died being a nigger lover. She died because she wanted to protect niggers who would not piss on her if she was on fire. Anybody saying that she didn't try to run them over, you're a nigger lover. Thank you. My message to white liberals is that these people want you dead regardless. It doesn't matter. Give them everything they want. Let them scam. They still hate you. They still hate white people. They hate you. Can't feel bad for these people. When you have that superiority complex, that you're a white woman saving the niggers. Ugh, I have a mission. I have to save the niggers. And the funniest thing is the very people that she was out there and got shot for are making fun of her death. They're not hailing her as a hero. Renee Nicole.
I don't
she's
quite
not wrong.
I don't know how much of what she does is an act, or
I think most of it's an act. That was good though.
Yeah, definitely catches you.
Yeah, I mean, she makes a brilliant. Not only does she make a brilliant point, but the whole idea of like these groups are working together to fight social justice is hilarious. Like these are the most divisive groups possible. They just come in under one banner of let's hate was it straight white males and the females that love them? Yeah, cisgender.
It's always, I mean, a white woman, a privileged white woman who's a liberal and has this complex of wanting to save the people of color and needing to have some marginalized group to latch onto. That's the perfect person to offer up as a sacrifice, because there's so many of them. They really don't care about them. You know, it's obvious. You know, you just do what you are being told to do, so that you can atone for your whiteness and your lifetime of privilege. And yeah, it's pretty disgusting that these people hate themselves enough that they would put their own lives on the line for somebody who wouldn't do it for them.
Oh my God, he actually is there.
Mm-hmm. Omar.
Oh, that's great.
Omar Jimenez.
Yeah.
He's Dominican.
Hotel where these protesters believe federal agents may be staying. And just in the last few seconds, it appears they're trying to get actually inside this hotel. You can see this ramp that they were all around me a few seconds ago, and now they're up this ramp. I can see a door open to this particular hotel.
Has he said yet what degree of peace we're at? Like, is it mostly peaceful?
We're at a 1.
Is there a drum circle they got out there?
Behind me, you can see a bunch of mostly peaceful shootings happening. ICE agents, mostly peaceful, shooting these protesters.
It's crazy. I wonder what this guy does like outside of protest coverage, because I've never seen him doing anything else.
Salsa dancing.
Salsa dancing. Crazy.
Did you guys see the agents footage, the first-hand footage of Renee Nicole Good driving into him with her car?
Oh yeah, they released that earlier.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had seen it yet, but I mean, it just totally blows apart whatever narrative the left is trying to paint about her. I mean, she was gleeful in the actions that she was taking.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Done.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Did you hear him at the end? Fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch. Yeah. That was the best.
See if I can find that part specifically.
Oh!
I heard it.
And you know, I mean, you can obviously hear the car hitting his body
right
when she goes by. It's
Before the shots.
Yes, before the shots.
And that's been the a key point of distinction is that it was unnecessary. No, she hit him with her fucking car before she was shot. Anybody else doing that, you don't get special treatment because you have lesbian poet points. Sorry, you fuck around, you find out.
And I'm sure you've all heard the mayor rationalizing.
Depends on where you are. It's a big premium here in Colorado.
Actually, didn't hear what the mayor said. What did he say?
The mayor said, "Oh, he just had like he hurt his hip, and it's like no big deal, and he walked away like with a step, like a hop in his step, and he was just trying to minimize like the injuries, like wasn't anything.
I mean, it really enrages me when people are like, but she didn't drive over him.
Yeah.
Well, you know, okay, so he was able to get out of the way successfully. Like if he had
Right,
been
so
just a second slower.
Yeah.
And,
They shot at they shot at the cop, but they didn't hit the cop. It's not a big deal. You can just
Yeah.
shoot at him. They didn't connect.
I do want to
like I was going to say the statute in Minnesota 609.066 was like signed into law by Tim Walz himself, and it basically defines like the use of lethal force, and this would have qualified for sure. But yeah, the mayor said that basically it's no worse an injury than you would have like closing the refrigerator with your hip or something like that. Yeah, this is it.
You couldn't get injured doing that?
Yeah, I don't know who gets injured closing the refrigerator, but
That refrigerator probably deserves to be shot, though.
I've shot at my refrigerator.
To ICE,
I hope someone
get
slapped
the fuck out of
this dude.
Minneapolis. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. Somebody is dead. That's on you. This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying. To the family, I'm so deeply sorry. We're going to be working towards justice as quickly as we possibly can right now. And justice is what we've all got to get. We're going to make sure that in this very difficult moment, we do not take the bait that these ICE agents are trying to create and that the federal government, to be clear, wants.
People are going to want to exercise their First Amendment rights, but please do so safely and lawfully to ensure that we do not have any further tragedy in this city or destruction.
We can show them the kind of courage, bravery, love, and compassion that makes Minneapolis. Let's unite around hope and love and peace and getting justice.
Please take the bait.
So that was a lot of hope.
Please take the bait. Josh, is that
He
police?
seems very tough.
Is that police chief a Muslim? Because I know he's married to a Somali woman who's a Muslim.
I don't know. I don't know if he's a Muslim, but I know that a lot of the Minneapolis Police Department has integrated with a lot of Somalians. They actually have like a Somalian task force that only operates in the Somalian areas. They speak Somali, everything. So it's a captured state, man.
Everyone in the chat saying he's gay. Are they just saying he's gay, or is he actually gay?
Pretty sure he is.
I think they're just
He's
saying
actually gay.
I don't know about Jacob Fry, but I know the police chief is at least publicly married to a Somali woman. I mean, that could be a beard. Who knows?
But the mayor, I think they're talking about, right?
Oh, no. The mayor is apparently married to a Sarah Clark.
Oh, okay. So he's not gay. Well, that doesn't
no.
mean
It might just mean he needs soft disclosure beard oil. Softdisclosure.com, promo code Badlands.
Right, for his beard.
Wild. By the way, we probably should do a couple quick commercial spots here. Let's start with this one first.
Hey there, Earthlings. I'm here on the streets of New York to tell you about something that's literally out of this world. You know, traveling between dimensions really takes it out of you, but I've found the perfect solution. My Shroom Vibe can now be your Shroom Vibe. Elevate your frequency. Get microdose capsules, gummies, and chocolate bars at myshroomvibe.com. Use code BADLANDS for 10% off your order. Trust me, galaxy hopping demands balance, and ours comes from Mother Nature. Organic, not synthetic. It's the real deal. Sai Lee, if you know what I mean. Check it out. Your frequency will thank you. Visit myshroomvibe.com. Organic goodness, not synthetic. Use code BADLANDS.
There we go. Mindy Q says, has anyone tried the microdose capsules? I do the focus ones. One a day.
And by the way, Mindy Q gave a sub earlier. I just caught.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Thanks, Mindy. Appreciate you. We'll get to the restaurants later. We got one more sponsor I want to play real quick, and that's us talking about beards. Josh, have you tried the beard oil yet?
I have not, but I'm going to.
You
just set me up on that question, didn't you?
Sacrilege. You could have lied, Josh. You could have lied.
Okay, no, hold on.
No.
The beard is actually new. The beard is only 30 days old. The beard is only 30 days old.
It's nice looking. You made it,
I mean,
28 days more than Jay.
Josh,
you did go 20 days over what I made. So.
Wait till you experience soft disclosure. It's not just for your beard, it's for your face.
I'm going to
Your
go
line
order
all
some
over my
right
face.
now. How about this? Everybody in the audience who has a beard, do the same thing I'm going to do. Go order some right now.
Yes.
Just make sure you look at the private chat first, Josh, because you probably get a little bit better of a discount than the audience does, considering you're part of
Just a
Badlands.
little.
Okay, Soft disclosure ad.
Get you some of that beard oil.
Now that I'm alone, got the close up. Do you see how awesome my beard looks right now?
I use the beard oil every single day. First thing.
Comes out feeling all silky smooth.
I take the dropper and I manually apply the oil
To every
directly
hair.
to my mustache.
Nice and, oh man, I love it.
And then I do drops all throughout the hair. And then I just rub it all in. And then I top it off with the tallow stick on the face.
Dude, I feel like I have to grow a beard just to try this beard oil. It sounds
Do it, Jay.
amazing.
It's all from softdisclosure.com, and the best part about it is you will be supporting Badlands Media, Annie from Willow and Farms, and basically 3 of Annie's neighbors. So that's 5 total American companies that you'd be supporting with one purchase.
I have been using the Soft Disclosure scentless beard oil every day after the shower. It looks unkempt, but it feels silky smooth. I want to look a little wild and unapproachable, but for the woman I trust, she'll be like, oh, it's actually kind of soft. He is approachable after all. Otherwise, stay away. And Soft Disclosure will help you too with that if that's the very specific vibe you're going for.
That is very specific, yes.
You guys are supporting American businesses when you do that. It's absolutely incredible, and you get a great, great product.
Shouldn't have said anything about the discount because now people in the chat are like, what about our co-founder discount? It's like, damn it.
Everybody's a co-founder.
It's built into the price already. These prices are pretty cheap comparatively speaking.
I'm actually checking out right now, buying the co-founder hoodie.
Hell yeah.
Can we add a co-founder promo code?
We should.
I figured I've been here, 6 months, so I might as well get one now.
We should have a co-founder product.
Clearly a co-founder.
Co-founder bundle?
Bundle would be cool. We need
Now
some
you're
soft
talking.
disclosure merch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Okay. Lots
Speak
of ideas.
softly and carry a big stick.
And you can all charge it on your bad card.
Yes. We need that probably first. We have so many things. We have bad floors, our flooring company. We have bad gaming.
Yeah.
Now we have bad card. What else?
Bad,
I feel like
bad
I'm more-
ice football.
I've been busy. I've been co-founding a lot of businesses the last couple months.
Do you guys want to watch this Minnesota tourism video?
Jack, you play it.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh no, John, you're gonna want to see this.
It's so good, dude.
It
It's
is
so good.
wonderful.
I'll stop
Yeah.
you.
Is it like the Cleveland ones?
It is. Well, it's
It's
in
the
a
greatest ad I've
similar,
ever seen.
similar vein,
Similar vein? Good.
but it's not a musical.
Yeah.
Or-
Oh, I've seen this. You guys are funny.
Welcome to Minnesota, where every moment is an adventure. From the tranquil natural beauty of our waters to the rich culture of our cities, Minnesota is where unforgettable memories are made.
Go inside now! Get in the house!
Step into friendly neighborhoods that make you feel right at home the moment you arrive.
That's fucked
Stroll
up, man.
through vibrant streets, soak in the energy of our dynamic nightlife, or indulge in a shopping spree at one of our world-class boutiques. And behind it all is strong leadership and inclusive policies that create a place where everyone can thrive. Minnesota, we're ready to be your next adventure.
I laughed so
good.
hard when I
That's
first saw
awesome.
it.
Oh, it's perfect.
So
Right
I
down
think
to
we
the-
should have walk softly and carry a tallow stick on a
There you go.
shirt. Thank you,
Oh,
Ram.
yes.
132.
Well
Oh my gosh.
done. That's
That's solid.
good.
Or deodorant stick too would work. So those things
Yeah.
last forever.
They do.
And Josh, you gotta try the deodorant too if you haven't.
Oh, awesome. Well, I will
Stink
get
less.
some of that as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you should read the private chat though.
I did. I saw the price.
Okay. All right, cool.
Cool. Okay. We could well, first of all, BB wants me to promo the Badlands Blitz premiering tomorrow. Ash, if you want to speak to that.
Well, I wasn't invited to the premiere of the Badlands Blitz, but apparently Ghost and Burning Bright managed to complete a show in 70 minutes.
What?
So I know
Wow.
it's shocking.
Somebody
We're all surprised.
cut out their tongues or something.
Internet cut out.
I know.
Internet cut out.
I don't know. No, so we revamped the Badlands Substack, badlands.substack.com. The Badlands News Brief is Monday through Friday, comes out at 5 a.m. my time, so that's 7 a.m. Eastern time. And we do kind of what are the key stories in the infinite? What's the most signal stories? We're relying heavily on mainstream legacy media in the past. We're doing a lot more with original sourcing, and relying on the from the source, from the White House, from the Department of Labor. Oh, we should talk about the Department of Labor thing, by the way.
Some grifting going on.
But yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun. We've got like kind of one full week of the new way under our belt, and on Saturdays we are going. I don't know what time it is though. Do you know what time the show is at?
I don't know.
It's exclusive. So first of all, it's exclusive to Substack. So if you want to see the Badlands Blitz show, you have to be on Substack, badlands.substack.com.
You can subscribe for free.
Everything is free. If you get value out of the content, feel free to financially support us, because it's a lot of work, and it's I think really good stuff. And but we're gonna have this kind of weekly recap of the key stories in the Substack, the different takes. We're gonna have a segment interacting with the audience, kind of what is because the Substack chat is different than the show chats. It's kind of its own. It's like a show chat that stays, because it's every day the same few folks, but interacting in a segment with them. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna try out this exclusive Substack thing and see how that goes. And but yeah, if you're fan of Badlands and you're not engaging with us on the Substack, check us out. It's free, as John said. So
Ash, we find this on the Substack,
badlands.substack.com. And
what time?
And it'll be. Did you find out this time?
I'm trying to find out. He didn't. 10 a.m. Eastern. It goes live. Is it a live stream, or is it a?
It's recorded. So they recorded it today, which is how I know they managed to accomplish a show in 70 minutes, because they told me. Now they might have been, rounding down from 79 or something. I could see both
that'll be awesome.
doing that, but yeah.
We also
79 to 70.
Freaking General Quast to join in the fold.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Oh, can we say that now?
Yeah, man. I put the.
Can we say it? It's all over the internet.
And play the promo. Okay, I gotta get it into the.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
I gotta get it in there. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading.
I guess this means space is real.
That's also what he said.
Yeah. Thanks for catching that. Yeah, that first episode's gonna be fun with him and Chris Paul doing it together, because it's like the.
Oh, seriously, that's the first episode. When is this debuting?
So it's debuting this coming Wednesday, the 14th. You know what? I'll play the. Have you not seen the ad yet, JJ?
I have not seen the ad. I've seen the graphic, and it's great. I love
Is it a discussion about how space is fake and gay?
No, he's gonna take his position on like various topics. It could be space generally, and then our role is kind of to play skeptic. We're gonna have a rotating group of characters, Badlanders, and then he's gonna bring in somebody from the outside each, like once a month probably. So yeah, we'll get you guys signed up on the list on the rotation. But here's the trailer for it.
If you are not moving forward and exploring and learning and discovering, you are falling backwards. We want peace, and we want a future that trends with less violence. Know thy enemy, know thyself. And if you are deceived in your own arrogance and your own dominance of the past, that what you did in the past is sufficient to win in the future, eventually you're going to be a dead man. And this Constitution that America has is the best hope of humanity. We have the creativity. God has given us the brains to create our future, to build it. But the way to do that is not to ignore a new domain and new technologies. We don't have to be victims. Technology does change fate. How do we use this knowledge God has given us to glorify God and not let evil people use it as a weapon against good people?
Wow. Freaking sweet, dude.
That's so awesome. John, is there any backstory you can give us on how this show came about?
Well, I'd offered him. No, I mean, I guess I probably should ask him. But I mean, nothing I'm saying is like bad. I offered him a podcast a long time ago, a while ago, when wasn't after the first, probably not even second guard he came to. It was like third or fourth. I don't remember which, but he was just so insightful, and everything he said was brilliant. We've had him on for interviews. And I was like, if you ever, want to do your own podcast, we could figure something out. And he was just very busy at the time, but now his schedule's kind of opening up a little bit, and he's ready to do some of this. And yeah, so he's just got to talking, and it worked out well for everybody. So very excited. And yes, what caused the flag to wave up there in space? I made that trailer, and all of those images, other than the first rocket taking off, was AI, and I didn't catch that the flag was waving in space in the AI clip.
It's just as real as everything else's
Solar wind.
Yeah,
solar wind.
Watch General Quas come and convince everybody that space is real.
I chose a date in June to go on his show because I'm going to try and read The Three Body Problem before because I watched that so I first learned about it when he was on Sean Ryan, right? And he talked about it with Sean Ryan, and then I looked at the book and I was like, that's a lot of math. And then I watched the Netflix series and I'm like, well, this is really interesting and I want to better understand it, so I'm going to try and read the book.
I haven't read the books, probably won't, but the Netflix series is good.
It was good.
I've gotten through the first and the second and a half book. But
second and a half book?
Well, halfway through the second book.
Oh, gotcha.
You're gonna scoop my topic with them, is what you're saying?
Dark Forest.
Josh, you're not allowed to book before June 16th.
Yeah, June 10th.
Yeah, June 10th.
I won't go into that. If I was gonna go on with Quast, I would talk a lot about technology, AI, and that type of thing, and kind of maybe crack into the rumor mill about various different things. And I'd probably ask some other questions outside of that. Maybe I don't know.
Good luck. He's a tough egg to crack.
I know.
With stuff he can't say. Yeah. Bernie Bright says, Miss Bright and I watched Gay Will tonight. Gay Will Hunting.
What? How you like them apples?
Ash, what did you want to talk about? Department of Labor? We should talk about that.
Yeah, I do have to get the record straight though. Bernie Bright wants to make sure everybody knows that I will be on the Badlands Blitz. We're doing a rotation, not a three-way, you bitch. Is what was
You deserve that, Ash.
I know. It's funnier the way I said it.
Are we gonna trust the plan here?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
So you want to share the screen and explain what's going on?
Oh yeah, I don't have it pulled up.
How dare you?
And though. Well, I have the Revenge of the Nerds pedophile story and the jury if we wanted to talk about those things. But
let's maybe do the jury one first. And then Josh, if you want to get your screen ready with the Department of Labor stuff.
Yeah, it's not really my lane.
Whoever wants to go first can share their screen first.
Okay, well, I have my so I'm gonna tell the pedophile story. Wait, which one do you want to hear first? The jury? Because I really want to tell the pedophile story.
Wait. So, what story?
There's a pedophile story and a jury topic.
Okay, well, let's do the jury topic first, and then give Josh a turn, and then come back for the pedophile story.
Okay, so the jury story is that at GART Nashville, we are going to have a jury experience for attendees. So, are tickets on sale yet?
They're going on sale like tomorrow or the next day.
Okay. So you're going to want to get tickets for this. CanCon and Jonathan Drake and I are planning this experience. If you are an in-person attendee, and we're going to try and figure out a virtual experience for this as well, you will have the opportunity to be a juror. I think we're going to do it like from table standpoint. So like each table will represent one juror in the jury, but then even for the vote of that juror, you're going to have to agree, right? You're gonna have to come to unanimity, or otherwise it's the goal of it is, kind of better understanding the principles of jury, how it's designed to be. John Drake is doing trial by jury right now. We may kill a couple people off. I think it'd be fun to kill off Ghost, so we can call him the Ghost of Base Patrick Henry all weekend. But we'll figure. We're not going to just tell you who we're going to kill off, because then that would spoil some of the fun. But yeah, good.
That's funny.
Sounds good.
Cool. I'm excited about that. Yeah, we'll announce when tickets are on sale. Maybe by tomorrow night. We'll see. Okay, Josh, you have your.
Trust the plan. Okay, we can pull this up there. Now, I want to hear everybody's feedback about this. What everybody here is thinking.
I want to hear yours first.
Oh, I see how this works.
Well, I mean, this is okay. I'm not going to say it yet.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Josh has to go first.
So I want to go back a few months, right? Before the Department of Labor and other departments have been starting to post these types of things.
Mm-hmm.
So General Flynn put out a series of videos back around September timeframe. And when you start to watch these videos, they are riddled with various types of symbolism and Q symbolism, this type of thing.
Yep.
And one of the things that Alpha and I were looking at, and we talked about this on DEF CON on those shows back at that time, is that there is no Q board anymore. There isn't going to be anything on 8chan or 8kun or any of this shit anymore. It is all now in the public, and that we should start looking for comms directly on X and True Social. So when this stuff started to come out, I wasn't very surprised.
Yeah.
Now, what do I think of it? You know, I'm a very rational human being. And I know that with a lot of the Q comms that have came out, whether from Donald Trump and timestamps and cross correlations and all of this other stuff, it can be completely misconstrued in the wrong direction. I think there's a very specific reason why these things are put out there, and that there's correlations with timestamps and how they play out and how they enact. There's multiple functions of what I call the boards. But what we're seeing right now is I really do think it's go time. And we saw this the other night with a specific post that came out. This was Donald Trump's misspelling of the word shoot with shot, right? He missed an O. Yep. So if you know how to decode the Q boards, you go into the Q pages and you search for kill brackets with an O. And sure enough, enough is enough with G and O in kill brackets, which is go. And I even posted the day before that this is a go for operators on the go. And sure enough, the next day is when Venezuela happened. 24 hours later is when we took Maduro. So that to me was like, whoa, that was pretty cool. And that's how it's worked in the past with a lot of these. Now, in 2025, the one thing that we've seen with all of the various different comms that have came out from the Trump administration have been garbage. Have been nothing. Nothing happens. And it gives you this sense like, what the hell, right? Like, are we wrong? But on another side is I call 2025 the great psyop. To me, when you start to look at the global picture, you start looking at how the multipolar world is forming, and you look at all the steps that the Trump administration had to take to get it to where it is today, the steps to get the United States' military back where it needed to be able to shoot guns again, to get us fully armed up, to get the U.S. economy back on track, to get the beginning process of defunding all the radicals and all the foreign institutions, to get the transnational organizations on their toes. You had to go through 2025 in order to do that. And I think that truly now we are in that go time. Now, do I look at this as government propaganda? I do. I'm not going to say I don't. I do look at it as government propaganda, but it's to increase morale, at least in my perspective. Now, this one actually does correlate with a timestamp, which is kind of interesting. And I got this actually right here. And that's timestamp is 5/27. Monday in kill brackets. Next week, bigger public. We listened. 20 out of 80 is greater than 40 out of 60. Now, what the hell does that mean? I don't know. Maybe something will happen Monday. Trump is meeting with Reza Pahlavi, the exiled crown prince from Iran, Monday in Mar-a-Lago. Number one is, why is Trump in Mar-a-Lago on Monday? That's kind of odd. And, you know, there's cross correlation here as well. That it also, when you go to trust the plan, it goes into obviously this post. So are we going to see indictments? Is something going to happen? I don't know. I don't think that that's the purpose of the post specifically. I don't think they're meant to predict the future or tell you what's going to happen. I think they're meant to get morale up there and people align with what the context of where we're going and what's going to happen specifically in the future, but not specifically what's going to happen. If that makes sense. It's not an oracle predicting the future.
100%. Yeah.
Josh, the question is that 20 to 80 to 40, 60 thing. Is that a reference to that Q post that said like 80% is going to be done like behind the scenes and you're not going to know about it? And maybe they listened and they're upping it to 40% is going to be in public. And so maybe things are going to happen more publicly.
You know, I don't think so. I don't know necessarily the 2080 is greater than the 4060. I'm thinking that is kind of the context of people who actually take part in politics.
Okay.
Right? Is it the 20 out of the 80 of the Republicans are greater than the 40 out of the 60 of the Democrats.
Okay.
You're muted, John.
Is that a Q drop you said? 20, 80, 40, 60?
No, that was in the Q
last
drop that
one.
I just had. I had.
Can you put that back up then? I want to see.
520, 27 or something.
And they might be references to Q drops. But the interesting part about this with 527 is it has kill brackets Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the date of the Q drop.
January 13th.
That's Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
It's Tuesday's Delta, and this Monday is actually the 12th.
So it's not a delta.
It's not
2080
it's one day
40
off
60
of
is
Delta,
interesting
but-
though.
Yeah, if you can figure out what that means, that's cool. I didn't get that in depth into it, but
I
when
think
we're-
because it says public, because I remember there was a Q drop that said like 80% will be done behind the scenes.
Yes.
So maybe it's not a greater than, maybe it's a 2080 to like pointing towards now 4060. We listen, we're going to do more of it publicly.
Good call. Oh no, I think you're spot on with that. 100%. And the interesting part about this is later that night, or actually the next morning, Trump posted at 12:01 a.m. Now, I haven't seen Trump really ever post at 12:01 a.m. because that signifies a number one post by the Q boards, right? A 0-1 post. And the 0-1 post is Hillary Clinton getting indicted, passports flagged at 12:01 a.m., right? But what did we just hear today? That they're going to hold Bill and Hillary Clinton in contempt of Congress for not going in on the subpoenas. That could be a criminal referral directly to the DOJ. I don't think it's going to happen by Monday, but I think that we're about to see shit really hit the proverbial fan. And I think everybody here noticed that after January 1st, a switch was flipped with the Trump administration. That something has changed. That the game is now on, and Trump is seemingly in control.
So why would he be using the Department of Labor though? Like, why are we thinking that's a thing other than just grifting?
So it's not just the Department of Labor. There's been other department branches. The DHS has done it. Department of War has done it.
Yeah.
They kind of are sequenced over the last few months. You have to go back and look at them. Unless it's significant, I don't even pay attention really at this point in time, because when
Pay
I'm
attention
looking
to the sender, to the who's speaking.
No, unless it's like something like trust the plan, I'm not even really paying attention to the comms, if that makes sense. Because what I think they're trying to tell us is that it's public. There is no decode necessary. Open your eyes and look what's happening. Watch what's going on the global scene. And I mean, I don't think that we need boards to go out there and decipher what's happening or try to figure out what's going to come next. I think that we can just understand that through sheer observation of watching the Trump administration, watching the news unfold, and watch what's going on globally. Go ahead, Ash.
So from kind of a more normie reading of the Department of Labor message, one of the things as we close out the first year of the Trump 2.0 administration, we've seen the tariff strategy, right? We're seeing how that's going. We're seeing foreign investment and corporate investment in the United States of America come back in very large ways. At least they're telling us that. To John's point earlier, I don't have any evidence that money's actually coming in, but we're seeing the story that we have those. One of the big question marks still is, what about us? What about American jobs? What about, we're bringing, a bunch of manufacturing plants here that ostensibly will be robots and AI machine learning led, right? Because that's where it's going. And that's a safer place for businesses that operate at scale to be. What about us? What about the workforce? How are we upscaling and rescaling and deploying the American people? Where is that project? And one of the things that made me excited, and I haven't ever followed the comms, if you will, in that respect. The message that they've been putting out this week makes me excited because it's like, we haven't forgotten you, American worker.
Yeah.
There is actually a plan to get the workforce. And this is not just, I know we'll have the bootstraps brigade in the thing say, it's our fault for not developing better schools or something, but the American workforce is generationally inadequate for what's coming from an industry standpoint, industries of the future. What is the plan to get the American people ready? What are the opportunities for our kids? What are the trade school opportunities? What are the higher learning opportunities? It's not debt slavery, but to orient the workforce towards the future. If the Department of Labor is saying, we haven't forgotten you, we have a plan, where you're going to see it soon, then I'm all for it.
I love that interpretation because that's actually I think where we're headed as well. I mean, think about the Venezuela oil part. I mean, that's moving into Louisiana and Texas. That is going to bring massive amounts of jobs with those new barrels of oil flowing into that whole entire region. We have a whole new technological infrastructure that is being developed and underway over the next 5 to 10 years with trillions of dollars of investment capital flowing into the United States. I think we're up to $20 trillion of a promised investment capital flowing into the United States of America from, the Middle East to private corporations.
Yeah, pledges.
Pledges. And I think it's pledges because you got to make sure Trump succeeds, but this guy's going to succeed. And if he does, that's massive amount of wealth and prosperity come towards American people. Now, one thing that I've been looking for, Ash, and I know that you probably remember this as well, is remember when Trump was talking about the America Academy, a place where you can go get an associate's degree online for free with credits? Where is it? I'm ready. Yeah. I want this because that's what we're going to need over the course of the next few years to help reskill, using communist words here, reskill people, re-educate people into the changing technological landscape. But it's a great word because you're going to need that because you're going to lose a lot of jobs off the top over the next 5 to 10 years.
What I will also tell you, Josh, is that January 13th and January 14th, so Monday and Tuesday, those are the what's that?
12th and 13th.
Okay, well, the 13th and the 14th are, so that'd be Tuesday and Wednesday, I guess. Those are the final days for Bill and Hillary Clinton's testimony. Bill Clinton is supposed to testify on the 13th. Hillary Clinton's supposed to testify on the 14th. If the 13th comes and the Clintons once again send a letter and say, we're just not coming in, allegedly this time they're supposed to be issuing warrants for their arrest. That would certainly be wonderful.
And surprising. Yeah. That is interesting.
Fingers
Aren't they going to do a Jack Smith's hearing publicly now too? They want to do that?
They're well, I mean, they've released his private testimony, but I don't know if they're going to do a separate public hearing.
Yeah, I thought I saw that today, but maybe I didn't.
Medbed says Josh always triggers me like my second wife. Damn it.
Good job, Josh. Keep it up.
We want you triggered watching Badlands.
Highly frictional.
I'm a very rational person. I tend to be, especially with the Q stuff. The Q stuff, I mean, listen, you're looking at a hijacked op that has gone completely into radical conspiracy on some levels, right? So you have to be very, very careful in talking to a group of people about it because you never know where someone aligns with it.
Yeah, I don't know. When I see the Department of Labor and these people post, the theme that I'm getting from the Trump administration, not Trump himself, but people, Congress, Trump administration, is those kind of griftings. Like they always know where the pulse of the community is at, and I think they know they have a big support from people in the Q community. And I think when they do stuff like that, it's intentional to like you look at all the good things we're doing. I
mean, what's wrong with that though? Anything. I mean, but there really is so much happening.
It's marketing. It's marketing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. At the very least, people in the administration followed along or were involved, and they're calling back to it. I think Josh is right. I think 2026 has already had a very different flavor to it. Oh, yeah. And I've thought for a long time that this was going to be it. I mean, people have a short attention span. All right. And, there was a lot to address to even get to the point where we could start bringing about accountability. We still have plenty of places throughout the U.S. that don't even have U.S. attorneys. We can't get shit done in the D.C. area or in Virginia or in New York, many other places, because we don't have U.S. attorneys. And that is a huge freaking problem. I mean, the Senate and Congress are, just as bad as the judiciary, in my opinion.
Now, one thing about the Department of Labor, the DOW, and all of them putting these memes out there like that, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of early 20th century Norman Rockwell propaganda of be patriotic, the army wants you. It is clearly reminiscent of that, which I'm still on the fence about whether that's good or not.
I mean, it's certainly better than being told that, you are bad for those things that, are inherent about yourself, your personality, your immutable characteristics. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with having, patriotism or, being proud about who you are or, what the promise of America is. I mean, we've lost that. And I think that in order to regain it, we have to remind people of it.
I just want, I never said that was a bad thing. Like, I never said those things were bad.
I'm not saying you, and I'm not saying that you did. Josh said that he wasn't sure if it was good or not. But
gotcha.
Yeah. Well, you call it the grift, but I mean that can be taken in a negative connotation. But I mean, I've always looked at it like this, and I've said this from the get-go. If Q is nothing more than some 40-year-old kid living in his grandma's basement, just posting these online, or whether it was the Mossad or the CIA, it's irrelevant. It is simply irrelevant because what it did is brought hundreds of millions of people globally together into the construct of information to take back the idea of information. And I mean, anybody out there calling it a Mossad or a CIA psyop, number one is those people, when they run psyops, they don't fail. And if it was Mossad and CIA running a psyop, then it's an absolute failure because it didn't work to their plan.
Certainly.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Totally agree with you.
So what you're saying is if you flip that lesbian's car over and see a 17 on the back window, this is a better calm than that? Is that what you're saying?
I knew it. Post 3722. Oh my God, there it was.
It's a white hat op, clearly. Come on.
Well, no, you saw what people were doing, right? Is the Delta for that day had a post that said good on it, and they're like, I told you, good. Her last name was good.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like that's the crazy shit.
So therefore it didn't happen is what I'm hearing. So it's all fake.
It's all a psyop. It's all a movie.
No, did they factor in the extra E? Because there was an E on her name, and there wasn't an E at the end. So you got to take that E, go search it on the drops, and then find that
E in the kill bracket.
But see, that's where it gets kind of beyond. Like, I used to be that way with decodes, and you go down such rabbit holes and you start seeing like kind of the magic of the world God has created for us, of how there's this cross correlation of things, of data and information, and how it all begins to interlace. And you're just like, I can't do this anymore. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's frozen for me. That's weird.
Who is Josh?
Josh, yeah.
No, I can hear him.
No, I can hear him, and he's moving. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Someone, someone, Zach, didn't want you to hear what I was saying.
Obviously. Yeah, you should repeat it though.
And you know what, Josh? On that point though, I want to ask you this because I was like that too. I mean, I was looking for 17s everywhere and all that stuff, but then I started like with everything. I just asked myself, why? Who benefits? So like an ICE agent almost getting run over and then shooting and killing a protester. How does that benefit the white hats? Like, I don't see the benefit of it. So I'm like, why would it be a white hat op? I mean, bad things just happen sometimes. And sometimes you look a little too hard for it. And so that's always my standard is who benefits, why?
There's two responses you'll be met with though for saying that though. One, it's like, oh, you don't trust Trump. What? You don't trust Trump? Or, oh, you're just blackpilling. Yeah. That's what you get met with anytime. So careful, you blackpiller.
Yeah.
No, I am a blackpiller, but
correlation does not equate causation. I mean,
I learned that when I was a kid in science class. That was like the first thing they taught us.
And also too, if you're looking for Q proofs and confirmations, like all you have to do is go to like a post we just showed, like with the Department of Labor. I mean, that's just as blatant as it gets. I mean, how many times has Trump himself posted Q-isms or actual, graphics that were on the Q posts? I mean, it's just countless. So you don't need to like dig that deep for it and try to make these connections. But I think some people just I think it's fun for them or something.
And for most of the Q world that I've seen that's actually currently out there right now, it's about validating the Q operation. And it's like, why are you guys still living in the past? Like,
that's so ancient. And even Q said that, like, we're past Q proofs. Like, we don't need them anymore. So to me, it's just encouragement. When I see like a Department of Labor posting a graphic that's clearly a Q reference, I just think like, okay, they still know we're here. They still know that, you know, there is a plan, you know, and we are part of that plan and an integral part. That's the other thing we've talked about.
I think we are the plan. Personally,
Yeah.
I think that the plan is the American people.
Yeah.
It's literally the American
Exactly.
people, not waking up, but awakening. Like
Well,
in the
they're-
process of learning and understanding what power we are supposed to have from our Constitution, and from God, and then the Constitution after that. But,
Otherwise,
that's the entire plan, in my opinion.
Right. Otherwise, it's a temporary fix, right? Like you can arrest Hillary, you can arrest Obama. Big deal. There's going to be some other shitbag that'll take their place. So it's teaching the American people to take back the power we have. And I know Josh has talked a lot about that on DEF CON and that's the point, you know, and that is the Q operation in my mind. So like when they give us these nods, it's not saying like, don't do anything, we've got you covered. You know, it's saying we're it's working, we're doing our thing, you know, and people are way more engaged than ever. And certainly the Q community is as engaged as anybody. So I take that as a sign of encouragement more than any proof that I need.
I think that the Q drops were like a soft version of giving us all Q clearance. That's what I kind of took from it. Like when I say Q clearance, I don't mean literally Q clearance because that's something that I wouldn't even know how to explain it. But
I think it was more psychological in nature. I truly believe it. So you got to remember where we were at that point in time. And I've laid this out in my multi-domain battlefield. When you start to look at, go back to Chavez at the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, and he's doing a briefing with the head of the Inspector General of the Intelligence Community, Charles McCullough III. And they're talking about Hillary Clinton's emails. This is early 2016. And Chavez asked him, what was in these classified Hillary Clinton emails? And he goes, I can't tell you. They're classified. He says that my whole team at the Inspector General's community was not able to get access and read into these. We only got summary briefings on them. That's how classified they were. So when you start to understand that there's something much deeper going on here, is that I can take the Q operation back to like 2006, 2007, 2005 timeframe, probably even back to 1998 when Bill Clinton was giving nukes to China, right? Is that there was leaking out of information and technology to China from people within our government. So what did our military generals do? They started spying back on those same people, the contractors, senators, congressmen. Remember Snowden unleashed that whole program PRISM to the world, showing how we were spying on senators and congressmen. Well, why were we spying on them? To uncover who was selling SAP programs to China, right? And what did they find in the midst of that? They find a rampant pedophilia, human trafficking networks, dark money channels. And so this is where you get information being given to Breitbart or information being given to Michael Hastings. Well, both of those guys died. You get 198 generals fired right after Barack Obama gets reelected in 2012. So there's a lot of things happening there, but it was a war between the deep state and what we would call the patriots that were trying to fight this from the military and the intelligence side. And so when you come into 2017, there is what I call the blockbuster effect had taken place. And this goes back to General Michael Flynn's speech about we have to take back over the idea of information. In 2010, technology started to ramp up and we started getting an integration of cloud computing. Basically, you could spool up a computer anywhere on the planet and iterations of that computer to basically take in and compensate for the bandwidth that's playing on cell phones. So our modern day cell phones came about because of cloud computing. That's the only reason we're able to do this at that level of bandwidth, right? This means that social media and technology began to expand massively at this point in time. Well, from 2010 to 2015, people were no longer watching 60-minute news broadcasts or 30-minute news broadcasts or television. At television, cable TV packages during this time were starting to fall away. Instead, people were taking 124-character tweets. They were taking in 2 to 3 minute vines or memes to get their news. And people saw this and they realized if we can formulate a movement around this, we can capture the mind and the attention of the people. And this is exactly the same time that the Q operation came out. It's actually the same time that Donald Trump began to put doubt in the mainstream media by calling it fake news, right? Yeah. And so what happens is that Q comes out there and starts to basically confirm any and all conspiracy theories, providing you the Socratic method to go out there and uncover information that is in the public that the news and media had hidden from you, therefore confirming fake news, that they're in on it, that they're part of it. And this movement grew and people began to dig and research, but we started formulating our own channels of correspondence and correlation, our own channels of media, getting out there, becoming influencers, taking over social media with what we considered to be the truth. It didn't matter if it was the truth because the truth will eventually come out. But we started to take over the idea of information. And this culminates all the way up to 2020. And then we all got rug pulled. And what happens? Yeah. We get people that come out there and they provide us new alternative platforms. And we start rising up on these platforms and the people start following us. And now, 6 years later, look where we're at. We are the media, right? I mean, that's what's going on. We are the media now. And when we start to look at it, is this whole operation was about exactly that. It goes back to what Cam was just saying, is you remember when Donald Trump got the Republican nomination and he came out and said, we are returning the power back to the American people?
Yeah.
Here's the thing is
17 inauguration speech.
Yeah. Yep. But here's the thing is, do you think that the American people were ready for that power? The majority of them are not. The majority of the people don't even know what the real power is. And so everything that we're seeing, I think 2025 was part of this. Why is Trump like adamant that the Epstein files are a Democrat hoax? Why is he like, oh, Jeffrey Epstein, that's old news? Why? Because it pissed us off. It pissed us off to the point where we rose up, we came together with a common voice, and we started to push back against this administration. Right? Guess what? That's our power. There's two powers that have influence in Washington, D.C. The lobby, which is massive amounts of money, which is PACs and foreign adversaries, everybody. And then there's the people. If the people remain silent, if the people don't stand up for what they believe in, if they don't unite around common ideas, politicians are never going to listen to them. We can go out there and we can cancel Budweiser. We can cancel freaking Target. We can cancel a plethora of different companies. But can we go out there and get laws passed that actually benefit American people? Can we go out there and cancel politicians and demand investigations and release a documentation? Only if we use those same tactics and techniques. And that's the true power of the people. And I think that this whole movement was about rising up to this point right here to where we take back that actual power, because you can't hand people the power if they don't know how to use it.
When did we lose it in your view?
What's that, Ish?
When did the people lose that power in your view?
Oh, I think it was sequential. I think that it originally started in the early 1900s when the Senate was removed from the states. So originally they took the power directly away from the states because the state assemblies used to be able to vote directly for the senators. This is why there's 100 senators, 2 senators from each state, and the state assemblies would actually send a representative or they would vote somebody in to be a state senator. And the states had rights in Congress, represented in Congress, and then the people had the representatives in Congress. When that got taken away and given to the people, it was really hard for the states to fight back at that point in time. But that was kind of like the first part of it. And then just
I mean, I would actually go a little bit earlier to the Reconstruction Amendments. You know, the unwinding of unwinding is not a great word. The centralization of authority that happened in the wake of the Civil War. And the Civil War gave the justification for it, right? Well, these states get unruly, so we have to, put in place certain provisions to ensure that can never happen again. And they transformed our way of government at that point. So
I agree with the centralization of government power, because in 1872 is actually when the codification of the U.S. Code came about. They've been trying to do it for many years prior to that. But this is really where you had the centralization of government and federal authority over the rest of the United States of America. And this came after, obviously, the Organic Act. But I think that it was more implemented once technology began to catch up, because still during the 19th century, it was hard to control somebody in California.
You guys, Chi-Chi's got to go for a walk. I got to jump off.
All right, Zach.
All right.
Have a good weekend, Zach.
Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you
Later, brother.
Monday. Peace.
You guys just scared the shit out of me. I'm like,
By
what
the way,
I do that when people filibuster. No offense.
By the way, John, we did talk.
That was my fault. I asked him a follow-up question.
Yeah. Asked him a
Never
question
learn.
right after he had
Not
finished
Josh's
his long
fault.
diatribe.
Yeah. I
was
was
a great
wondering,
question,
was
though,
he
Ash.
still going, or was
No,
that?
he
did I come?
took a breath.
like-
He took a breath.
Okay.
No, we had a conversation. Well,
Yeah,
I thought.
kind
All right. Okay.
was
So
great.
we should read
sorry.
rants, but before we do, can I break the pedophile news?
Oh
Sure.
yeah,
Please.
You've been wanting to break
yes.
this news all night.
I've been on pins and needles for 2 hours.
I'm sort of excited about it, actually.
Mine too.
This is the first part. It's 3 minutes.
I was like, what?
Oh, such a good movie. Alphabet. Revenge of the Nerds, John.
Oh yeah.
First
Like
point
6
out.
years before we were
Weeping
born.
for your childhood.
Yeah, it turned out
Pay
just
attention to
fine.
him. He's important.
He's important to the pedophile news.
Yes, this guy right here.
I mean, he certainly
His name
doesn't
is
look like him.
Poindexter in the film.
Gotcha.
He was also in The West Wing later.
In the world.
It's the climactic scene, John.
This is this is
This is the scene.
This is where the nerds take control of
This
this
is where they-
contest.
Oh no.
The black guy's the pedophile, or what? Or is the joke the
Wait
right
for
Oh,
it.
pedophile?
that's the violin.
Made to be a pedophile.
Here on stage tonight to do a show for you. We got a rockin' rhythm and a high-tech sound that'll make you move your body down to the ground. We got Poindexter on the violin, and Lewis and Gilbert will be joining in. We got Booger Presley on the mean guitar, and a rap by little old me, Lamar. We got Takashi beating on his gong. The boys and the moves are clapping along.
Actually, I thought it was Booger. Poindexter.
No, it's not. But I just wanted to wait till you said the boys and the moose are clapping along because that's the favorite. That's my favorite part.
That's
Okay.
my favorite part.
I just ever since I was a kid, that was my favorite part of the of that scene of that song that he sings.
there's no, like,
So that, John, just so you know, that's the moment where they take over all the football team frat and the people that have been bullying them the whole time. They
Sure.
destroy them in that scene, and
Yeah, there's like a competition.
It is the
amongst
revenge
frat.
of the nerds. It is
Okay,
the,
so that's where
it's
they
their
enact their
yes.
revenge.
So the guy with the hair playing the violin, his name is Timothy Busfield. He was also in the West Wing. This broke
Oh, yeah,
today.
that guy looks familiar.
Oh,
Yeah,
I hate
he-
that guy.
Facing child
He-
sex abuse charges, warrant out for his arrest. Famous for his work on The West Wing and 30-something, being accused of pedophilia. Prosecutors in New Mexico allege he sexually abused underage boys who were child actors on a TV production set. According to a criminal complaint filed Friday in New Mexico, obtained by TMZ, Busfield is charged with child abuse and 2 counts of criminal sexual contact of a minor under the age of 13.
Wow.
John,
Yes.
you seen the movie or everybody, but John, have you seen the movie The First Kid with Sinbad?
No.
The president.
Yes, I have
The
seen that.
president. So he's the bad guy. He's the one that
That's right.
he's the agent that like hates. I think he hit the kid at one point, but like he's been abusing kids since we were kids on film.
Crazy.
I hated that guy from that movie. Like I've hated everything he's been in because of that movie. Because I was like 6 when it came out, I think. Yeah, 96.
You didn't like Revenge of the Nerds? Who are you?
No,
I
the
never watched
first
that
kid movie he's
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah,
That
I
Revenge
said I
of the
didn't like
Nerds
the
came out
actor.
in 1984.
Yeah.
Whatever.
12 years later, man.
Whatever.
Hollywood.
I do
is
need to
in
ask for forgiveness because I don't even have the rants.
I have them.
Hold on. Okay. I figured you would, Ash.
Got you.
I do have an outro video for us, though. I'll play the Cernovich video.
Oh, Cernovich.
All right. I start. That's the most recent. I start back at the beginning. Real MAGA mama. My husband shaved his beard after 15 years. I'm not okay. Topic. Did you see the video about the never before seen weapons they used in Venezuela? Also, it's time to throw the tea over. There's like 3 topics packed in there. So feel you on the beard thing. I generally have that reaction when anybody shaves their beards because, you know, beards are good. I like them.
I like them too.
The
Venezuela
video,
weapons
I have
thing
not
is
seen that
interesting.
video.
I haven't seen the video either.
And I also agree on T.
But
If
I've
you
heard
have that video
some
link, send
stories.
it to us.
Yeah.
Peyton Pooh, super tired after shoveling myself and my neighbors out of 11 inches of wet, heavy snow. Wanted to express my love to all before I crash. May have to rewatch Love Y'all. Well, love you
Thank you.
too.
Love
And
you too,
I did
Peyton
not
Pooh.
get 11 inches. I got like 3. So
That's what she said.
Beat me to it.
Played.
Awesome.
We were all salivating over that.
We were
one.
all
I was ready when I heard inches in the
Yeah,
rant. I was like, it's coming. Someone's gonna say something.
Jay Gonzalez, 1123, God of truth, protector of honesty, Badlands Media, and all InfoWars, grant courage, discernment, unity, and protection. Let truth prevail, lies fall, and your light guide us in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Jay Gonzalez.
Thank you.
Thomas Time
I think
76.
he's launching a podcast here, by the way,
nice.
like soon.
You talking about Thomas Times?
No,
Jay Gonzalez?
Jay Gonzalez,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
He's launching one this weekend, maybe.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get it, brother.
Thomas Time 76. Hey, all, off topic, but I wanted to get ahead of this one, considering what Brian and Ash covered on Wednesday. Michael Bird didn't kill himself.
Mm.
He is a loose end.
Yeah.
For sure. Keith O'Higgins, so is Yogananda Pittman, in my opinion. Keith O'Higgins' Trump attack on the credit card companies is a shot across the bow of the USS Delaware and HSBC Captain Sleepy Joe. Watch the water. Nice. Thomas Time 76. I don't have much sympathy for those who might lose value in their homes, having gained high value in them. The very system that benefited them is the same that is pricing many out of homes.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is true.
Another topic.
That is a whole other topic. Keith O'Higgins, Josh, I finally decoded the ICE shooting and the Q drop. Watch the water. After all, a Minnesota.
I got blood.
That is a quote from Keith.
You gotta be so careful with
Keith right there. That was pretty good.
These are all quotes, by the way. These rants are quotes. They're not our takes on
Rants
it.
are always quotes.
We need
You
our
cannot be
Keith
held
O'Higgins
accountable for
rant
them.
book.
So funny.
Brett Hauer. Is the new honeyless food pyramid a curse for men who trust an unjust government over God? Pre-incarnate Christ, milk and honey, RFK and Michelle Obama. No.
What?
That's funny.
Did they take honey off? Is honey not on the food? We can't have honey.
I don't think honey was taken.
Honey
That's
comes
my
from
guess.
bees. We have to be able to eat honey. I disavow that.
I'm adding it to the pyramid.
And
It could be
Benson
a
Honey
quiz.
judges you.
Who actually
RFK.
like goes to the pyramid and be like, oh, I guess I can't eat that today. It's not on the like
can't
nobody
eat
fucking
honey.
does that.
John was real frustrated with that on his show the other day. He's like, I never look at the food pyramid. It's like I haven't looked at
Nobody
this since I was
does.
a kid.
That's just all y'all are lying. Like this is gonna be so important. It's gonna be important for the schools, but it's not gonna affect you in your day to day one iota.
I don't think about the pyramid. I think about what's good for me and what's not about the pyramid. So I'm with you on that.
Thank you.
Aliens
Okay.
built the pyramids anyways, so
Amalax, I'm sorry for the citizens of Minneapolis that their police can't protect them. I'm sorry that their governor calls on National Guard to protect rioters. I'm sorry that they voted for this.
Ooh, that's a funny
I
way
don't
to say
think
it.
anybody voted for any of that.
Well, elections are fake.
They're
so
fake. Yes.
You cannot blame the people for the outcomes of completely manipulated elections.
Exactly.
We do not know what the people voted for, and we haven't known for a long time. But the stories of what the people voted for have gotten us into, well, the people voted for it, so I guess we just have to let communism spread. Well, hang on a second. Elections are fake.
Exactly.
One with cats. Does anyone remember Justine Diamond, a white woman shot by a Somali policeman in Minneapolis back in 2017 that hardly got any national attention?
Did you run a
I do
day
not.
I don't remember, but
that's probably
I feel
why.
bad for it, but yeah.
Yeah.
It continues. Justine had called 911 to report a possible assault behind her home. The policeman shot her as she walked up to their vehicle to provide details. Weird.
Was she getting lippy?
I mean,
She called the police and then she walked up to talk to them and they shot her. That's pretty fucked up.
That is super fucked up. It's also very strange.
Question still stands, but I agree. It is a little fucked up. Face value.
Rave Daddy 523. The My Shroom Vibe microdose capsules are amazing. It's like tripping, but for 3 or 4 hours versus taking the real shrooms and being checked out for 12 to 16 hours. I'm on my second order.
Hold on.
I think you're
what
taking
shrooms?
different. I think you're taking different ones than I'm taking.
Dude, what kind? Go ahead.
Yeah, so they're on the My Shroom Vibe website. There are a few different types of capsules. So probably he is taking different types than you are.
Well, Rave Daddy, if you are tripping for 12 to 16 hours on mushrooms, you're either eating way too many mushrooms or you're doing acid, bro. That is way too long of a trip.
Yeah. 16 hours. Or you're eating mushrooms again, like 6 hours into your 12 hours.
That's 16 hours is so long. How slow is your digestive system? Because you digest.
They're on mushrooms. They don't know they're taking more mushrooms halfway through their trip.
Well, that's gotta be really hard when it's like gummies and chocolates.
Yeah,
you know, it's like I'm just eating some chocolate. Man, I tripped for 16 hours. Well, you dosed like 4 times.
Right.
Ray 523. Did you guys see where on January 20th, Trump lowers credit cards, but on that same day, RFK is removing fluoride from the water supply across the U.S.?
I did not know that.
So we're gonna get smarter and richer,
right?
I like that.
Yeah.
We're
back. I'd like to see your math on that, but.
Keith
O'Higgins, everyone who calls into General Quash show should have helium voice.
Oh my God, that would be so funny. Oh,
that's good.
Maybe for one show.
Just
one resolute man. Merch Valentine's Day is around the corner. How about a Badlands ball gag?
Gross.
Oh, what?
A heart-shaped ball gag.
Are we talking business ideas?
That's apparently.
Okay, what would we call it though?
Apparently.
Bad gag.
Bad gag?
Oh,
like it.
That's a good one.
I'm in. Sold.
We already have the butt plugs from Dead Bud. So
yes,
which apparently Alpha still has because he took it home or something.
He had to have taken it. It disappeared, but he was pretending he didn't even know what it was, and I'm like, oh, come on.
I know he was pretending like he didn't know what it was. He was so full of shit. Yeah. Rave Daddy 523. The greater sign in math means greater than. Q is saying we are going from 40/60 great less than 20/80. This means we are winning. Sure. Yeah.
I love math problems like this.
You said it will keep boiling down into the last 9%. Trust the plan because it's God's plan.
I used to say, I never used the math I learned in school, but now I can say that's not true.
All of it in one show.
Is that math problem correct?
Let's see.
We don't have any Asians on here to confirm for us. So
I don't think there's any math.
So,
I don't think that's a math problem.
No, that's not correct.
From a 40/60 ratio to a 20/80 ratio, meaning 80% are.
It doesn't have to be the ratio, Jay. What you would do is you could do 40 divided by 60 and 20 divided by 80. So it's actually backwards.
Well, 4/6, it's 2/3.
You idiot. Can't believe
if it's a math
1/4.
problem, it's true according to the AI browser in Google.
The AI browser.
So obviously trust the plan.
Yeah.
Could be a math problem. You don't know. You're not on the freaking team.
No, I'm saying it's not a math problem because that's not how math works.
2/3 is not less than 1/4.
Exactly.
It's not true.
It could be like a phrase, like I forgot what they're called. It's like a math phrase. It's not.
Could this be
no equal sign?
Could this be home math? Is this what they're referring to? Maybe
it's definitely home math. Definitely home math. Also, Rave Daddy flipped it on us. It's supposed to be 20/80 is greater than.
Rave Daddy's on mushroom trips. Rave Daddy.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Sorry, big. Sorry,
it does say greater than.
No. So
this is the greater than side.
But I'm doing the math. 2/3,
which is incorrect, but that's how it says it. Yeah. Okay. Texas Jules, howdy, Dallas Badlanders.
Good teamwork.
Well, I guess fuck the rest of us, Jules. You don't want to say hi to all of us, just the Dallas Badlanders.
All right.
We're having our next meetup on Sunday, January 18th. Check the Badlands Media event page or email txjules, JULES at proton.me for details. And I'm just kidding. Of course, we love you.
I love you, even though I'm not invited, Jules.
Yeah, I'm not going because I'm not invited.
Should just put my my Texas Jules boomerang back up because I feel like we're gonna see the boomerangs by around the middle of this year.
Got mine back there.
I hope so. Once we do, once we see boomerangs, I'll give the one I have for Chris Paul to Chris Paul.
Okay.
Until then,
What if
I
we
got
see
one
the
right here.
boomerangs and they're all Doge branded, and you like, oh
I
my
got
gosh,
mine right
look at all
here.
these Doge boomerangs.
Doge boomerangs.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Doge
I would love to see it, Ash. You know,
Steph Asia, I want to set up an Arizona meetup and sign up, but no one has gotten back to me. How do I contact folks? I am home in Feb and would love to meet some Badlanders while I'm home. Oh my gosh, you're here from Asia? Because she's usually in Asia, isn't she?
Steph Asia's in Asia.
it makes sense.
Steph Asia is actually in Asia
I don't-
most of the time.
I
but
would
she's
never
in
have guessed
Arizona right now. So I
She
don't know.
will be in
Fat Champ,
February.
Whiskey Girl, whoever's out there in Arizona, we gotta have Steph Asia meet up with
Yeah.
Badlanders while
yeah.
she's here in America before she heads back into that commie.
We should have her
land.
check our math.
I don't think she's Asian. She's just been in Asia.
No, I
Oh.
think she is.
More Asian than any of us. So
Definitely.
She's busting the curve.
NC Cheney, we lost our power with central bank formation, the IRS, and maritime law over constitutional law. Yeah, I agree with that. I just think we lost it before that when in the wake of the Civil War, the federal government appointed the legislatures of the states and then used those appointed legislatures to ratify a bunch of amendments that fundamentally changed our form of government.
Amendments.
That's
Nice.
what they
Hey,
were
they're not-
called.
they're
No, it's
not
what they
real
were
anymore.
called before they changed it in the wake of the Civil War.
It's okay. The other night in the Power Hour, I said announcement, so you have some leeway.
DBM, am I the only one who thinks Tim Allen isn't a part of the evil pedo scumbags pack of Hollywood? He just doesn't seem to fit with those devils. Love the show tonight, y'all. Tim
he's-
Allen super fan. We had Tim
he's-
Allen Maxi.
Tim Allen's
Maybe.
space. Yeah.
Probably never know until
He's
we
always-
get a cue.
he's always-
drop.
Yeah, he's always been very conservative. He's
He's always
Hollywood.
been very conservative, and it reflected in his content too, right? Like good
Exactly.
family values kind of
Yep.
content.
Yeah, he's also
And
the
he
only one
got-
that got caught in an airport with cocaine. Nobody else gets caught. Cocaine in the airport.
He's also known on set by coworkers to not like even working with kids. Could be a clue. I don't blame him though. The man has 8 siblings. Yeah,
It's
I've
like,
learned more
get
about
those-
Tim Allen in this.
Get those things away
exchange.
from me.
Why didn't Alpha come on the show?
I don't
By
know.
the way, I
He's-
see him down there
Yeah, he's
lurking.
He probably just finished his show.
no.
He
He
rated
rated us a
rated
while
us like an
ago. He
hour
definitely
ago.
had about 30 minutes. He could have come on here.
Yeah.
Keith
Pretty good.
O'Higgins, did you guys notice how low nuts are on the food pyramid? Can't unsee it.
They're hanging like an 85-year-old man's.
Right?
Yeah.
You know a boomer made that food pyramid. He's like, nuts should be
What?
all the way down here. Yeah.
Have
that's
any
right.
of you guys
Bottom of
actually
that food
looked
pyramid.
at the food pyramid since
I
it's
have.
come out?
Yeah, bro.
I just
have-
watched the video where they have it spin into the little thing. Did you see that video?
No.
Oh, it's on a
What,
lot
is it
of
going
fun.
to
South Park
change the
video.
way I diet?
It's going to make
Oh,
you
yeah.
believe more in the food pyramid, I think.
Mhm.
Really? Okay.
Would you
well,
like
well,
to see it?
They might
find
put
it.
on your
it sounds like
wall
food
after
pyramid
that.
propaganda, but I do want to see it. Yes.
Yeah.
Keith, RFK would never give us propaganda, John.
Never.
Keith O'Higgins, if we are offered food pyramid diets, will they come in landing strip or Brazilian options?
I'll go with Brazilian because of the steak.
Who's going to show me this food pyramid video?
Oh, hang on. I'll find it.
Uh,
I have it. I just shared it, I think.
Okay. This ran from Alpha at the end here. I was hungry and I do look at the food triangle thingy. You're about the only person that I could be like, yeah, that makes sense. You do seem like a food pyramid
You
kind of
do
guy.
seem like you would.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alpha, they don't have those boosies on there. White Crow's joke.
Okay, I found it.
Awesome.
So good.
Can't
You guys
wait.
are gonna love it.
So
I
excited.
love it so much.
oh, this is good.
Yes, this is the one I saw.
Work. We've already tried it.
It's upside down.
What?
Sir, the pyramid is upside down.
Turn the pyramid upside down. You can't be serious. That would put butter and fat at the top of the damn food pyramid.
Butters.
Get the president on the phone. Tell him to have some steak with his butter. The pyramid doesn't work.
That's a real episode.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. That's how I
And that's
found
all
out
it
about it.
is.
was I saw
Telling
that
me that
clip.
you don't believe a little bit more in the food pyramid now, John?
I believe more in South Park's ability to like predict the future.
Yeah, it's better than The Simpsons.
They just
South
relay
Park's
the
new
future.
Simpsons.
So
All right, we have
good.
3 more rants. Rave Daddy 523. OMG, guys. The less than or greater than is like an alligator with their mouth pointing at the bigger side. That's how math works. LOL. Yeah, we used to draw teeth.
Yeah, we know
on them.
that.
But is that how the Q drops use them?
Sometimes
Apparently
it's
not.
not a math thing.
Sometimes it's a pointing
like
arrow.
leading, like a pointing arrow, right?
It's an arrow.
It's like you go from 40 to 60 to 80, 20. You know?
Or maybe the other side is eating the other side, so you're going backwards.
Oh.
Kidding. Let's ignore that.
I forgot I was sharing these.
Or
Okay.
eating it according to the food pyramid.
I was Rave Daddy 523. I was a hooked on phonics kid to excuse my retardedness. LOL.
Hooked on
You are
phonics.
excused.
We'll allow it. The Alpha show. The cops are chasing me and I'm not pulling over. Fork the systems. GTA Badlands edition.
Fork the system.
This is
Nice.
not legal advice.
Oh,
From
no.
Alpha.
From Alpha's not giving you.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. That was fun.
That's a good show.
We'll go out on my Cernovich edit because I could not believe he was on Tucker again.
Oh, this clip. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. Who's on live tomorrow? I got my show 10:30.
We're not live, but I think we're starting at what is it, 5:30? Starting a little bit early.
Okay, cool. I'm 7:30. I'll probably only go about an hour and a half, but Alpha doesn't have people tomorrow because he decides he doesn't want to show up. So
Sure.
Nice.
I may go a little longer, but I'll get out plenty of time before GPH.
Heard he does that on daily too.
Sounds good.
That was so funny. Brian
just
was trying to
doesn't
contain
show up.
himself. He was like, no, yeah, no, it's cool. I could tell on the inside he was fuming at Alpha. He was so
What? One more rant from Keith O'Higgins. The food pyramid was designed by Colonel Angus.
you mean Colonel Anus?
Cunnilingus.
Colonel
Oh.
Angus.
And you just went and
Got
said it.
it. There you go.
Yeah, you just said the
Came right
word.
out.
That shouldn't
Came
have
right
been.
out.
I did.
I
I
had
had
no
no
idea
idea.
either. I didn't know it either until
I just know
Jay
how
said.
Keith O'Higgins' mind works.
All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later.
Right. Take care, everybody.
Oh God, I'm still alive. What's your name? Like, I'm Mike Cernovich, and I'm in this place. I'm on this mat. How'd you get here? And I got dropped off, and then I walked in here, and I saw this person. Came in here to drink your tea selfishly, and when I drank the tea, you don't give a shit. You know, you drink the tea, and you just kind of like look around, okay, I think that's a mistake. There was a staff with 2 serpents moving around, just like flowing through me. Where am I? Oh, I'm Mike Cernovich. I'm in this room. Okay, cool. Close eyes. Wake up. Bees. And then Mike Cernovich. Where am I? Close my eyes. Wake up. I'm where am I? But I go, where am I? Wake up. You're here and I'm walking around, la la la. I'm in the spirit world. When you go into the spirit world, what the fuck? Dead. You can't run. What am I running from? You're running from yourself. Close my eyes. Wake up. You're trying to run from yourself and you can never run from yourself. Close my eyes. You come back up. Time loop. A demon I'm still alive. You know, I would do mask. What the fuck? The only way out's through. I go, fuck yourself. The only way out's through. What kind of shit is that? The only way out's through. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, you're in like a new scene. And then like, it would show me the house I grew up in. Why am I being shown my house? It's like small, shitty house. I hated it. You had all the love in the world in that house. This is not supposed to be this way. Your dad loved you. This is not how it's supposed to be. Your mom loved you. They did the best that they could do. It's not supposed to be this way. But it's like you took the love for granted. This is not how it's supposed to be. You had all this love, but you didn't have money. See this? It was like the scream of an enraged mom. What do you need? What do you need me for? You know, it takes years to put all this together and everything. Let's get you to Mexico. You know, let's get you to Peru. Then I saw a old woman's face on a mountain. You are not more manly than Marcus Capone or DJ Shipley or fuck. You know, so like, because you wanted to take the ride, you know, you want to take the ride, but everybody be okay. Like the arrogant prick that you are, and I'm dead now, and it's like too late. How is that so foolish? How was I so foolish? Oh yeah, I got things figured out, man. Like I got things figured out and I can prove it. Eyes closed. And then I wake up and then I'm like puking in a bucket. Like dead. There is no eye. Dead. Ah!